Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army playing Tekken 8 episode 16. I'm kind of hesitant to call it an official episode, but I don't know where else to put this. I wouldn't want to call this a filler episode 08, because I want to talk Tekken 8 more than I want to play it. And I need to, I need to and want to talk, because maybe it'll help me play it more. So 3 minutes has gone by since we've played this. Yeah, it was how long I've been live and getting the game running. I have not played this game since between episodes again. I would love to be able to play a little bit more, but I don't have the time. But I'm gonna go into practice and just pretend we're really there while I talk. Now, I don't have a script for this normally with conversations like this. I have pointers and tips, and I'm going with this just as is. I've watched a bunch of Tekken 8 stuff to try to get me back into Tekken 8, and I came across, again, this is a bit old news, and even some of the talks that I've seen, which is like over 9 days ago, 11 to 9 days ago. So again, it's kind of old for those who are in the know, and those who aren't. Like, this could be an eye-opener for you. Again, I kind of like 28 by 28. I haven't gone on this stage. How about we go here while we talk about the disaster of... No, I'm not going to use the word disaster. I don't want to use the word disaster because I'd rather be taken serious for once. There was a tweet by someone. Again, I'm gonna use no names, by the way. If you know, you know. If you don't, I don't need to name call out anybody. So there won't be any links to the topics I'm talking about. But if you know, you know exactly who I am talking about and exactly what video I'm talking about, because it's all on YouTube. And who has spoken about this topic already? Because there's been lots of discussions about Tekken 8. Tekken 8's been all over the place, whether you like it or you don't. And for everybody who's here, hi, welcome back, by the way. I should remember my manners. And yeah, Pants is here. Call it a critical moment? No, I don't know if it's critical either. Again, everyone has their own opinions on things. So we're gonna leave it with that knowledge, because that is something that's happening now. But the tweet that happened was someone is getting... They're not happy with Tekken 8. They're kind of getting a little bored. They're burning out. They don't like the state of it. They don't like how... And I'm repeating myself because I just spoke about this in the last game I just played. But I have to repeat myself because it's word for word. If you get caught by a launch, you get carried to the wall. Do I dare do this on this stage? It's been a while. It's been way too long. And then now you gotta get up and deal with the 50-50. So, mine wasn't quite set up to be a get up 50-50, but I just did it out of the thingy. I could have done the other thingy, couldn't I? Yeah, I could have. I could have did the splat down, flip you over. I could have done it, actually. At least I can do it too. But they're just kind of burnt out. Now, again, this person is very, very strong. Their ranking system, if that matters to you, they're one of the best in the world. And if they're feeling this way now about this game, again, they're in that bracket. They're in tournaments. They're doing all this stuff, and it's not good that they're feeling that way. Nobody wants to feel that way about a game that you... Some of this is a part of their life. They travel around the world doing tournaments. Yeah, casuals don't do that. I don't do that. I have never traveled around the world and I fought in a Tekken tournament, and I probably never will. So yes, I'm a casual. I'll give you the warning now that I'm a casual, but I love to learn and listen to those who know this game. Those who've been around for a long time. And even those who haven't been around for a long time, but they still know their stuff. I love listening to them talk and explain things. and show me why things are like this. And this brought about all of the other things. Now, again, I cannot join in on these conversations because I'm not there. I'm not jumping on the Tekken 7 as garbage, and I'm not jumping on the wagon or whatever it's called, the Tekken 8 as garbage. I can't say that. I enjoyed Tekken 7. It was a bit, what I was doing was interesting. I don't know if anyone's ever watched me play Tekken 7, how I played, how I won with Asuka. Against the people who I fought. Again, we were all casuals. And then Tekken 8, I'm having fun too. I've even made it to what online? I'm Garyu, I'm red rank, so casual, very casual. I'm not experiencing this stuff that's going on, but what the conversation's going on about is that for those who are experiencing the 50-50 mix-ups and how, oh my, how do I word this? This game is meant to be easier for beginners to pick up and play. Right? That is an actual fact that this game is a lot easier to play than it's ever been before, I think. I can almost like say that with confidence because I've only really recently been playing Tekken. I'm very new. I've started Tekken 7, went through all the Tekkens because I'm a live streamer, and here I am here in Tekken 8. So for those who do know, and they're not happy with how this Tekken 8, even I can give Pants my controller right now, or give him a controller. We could fight online right now, and Pants could pick any character they want, and they may actually have a chance to beat me. Right? And I'm thinking that is a good thing for us beginners and us people, anyone who's looking forward to get into it. And I'm even assuming intermediate's probably having fun as well. Those who are like above beginner in intermediate into that bracket. I think you're having fun too, or at least I hope you are. Unless you're just only doing online and you're only caring about your rank. I can't do that, so I wouldn't have fun if I just did that. But I'm hoping you're having fun still too. What they're going through, the ones that are in a much higher bracket than me, that to be caught into this mode of 50-50, even those who are not that strong could give you a run, can defeat you. I mean, I'm kind of very paraphrasing what they're saying. to help you out, maybe this will help you out. Button mash is probably not going to work for you. Probably not. Probably not. If you play as Eddie or Harong or How Wrong, or however you want to say his name, it keeps changing each Tekken game. I'm thinking maybe even Lydia might be able to pull it off. I'm thinking Law might actually be able to pull it off. And Law would be a very good choice in Tekken 8. Maybe you might be able to beat me with button mashing. But I'm gonna show you what button mashing one button does, Pants. Are you ready? Are you ready for me hitting one button? That's all she's going to do is 2 punches. That's it. So... oh, somebody's actually here. Hiya, indeed. Mr. Chainsaw Man. I actually don't do that many chainsaws. Retro Gamer fights back. Yeah, I don't really do that much chainsaws. I'm not one of those Elisa players that I've read about. That everyone's so upset with Elisa. And again, the way I play, I'm like, why are you so mad at her? Isn't she a sweetheart? Well, not how other people play, but welcome. Welcome to the Tekken discussion and opinions. So you caught me in the middle of, I'm gonna reference what I'm referencing now without giving away everything, because if you know, you know. If you don't, well then you can look it up too. Basically a podcast asking for, and the one podcasting actually fought in Tekkens before as well. They all played Tekken, most likely been in tournaments, and some of them have been announcers. And the title is "The Game is a Mess." Okay, the game is a mess. I'll give you a lot of info so you can easily find it. And I watched that whole video. Who's your main and which style are you looking for? Well, I don't need any of that, but I'm Elisa, and Pants is just talking about can button mash work, and I gave him a few characters. But yeah, we were just talking about how, in this discussion, how beginners may actually have a chance to win against a lot stronger opponents by figuring out a few moves and utilizing the heat system. Which apparently a lot of people don't like either. I really wish I had my information about what I said about Tekken 8 early on, because again, I got it's all there in video format. I just haven't watched my videos about what I said. I don't know if because I mained Asuka in Tekken 7 and I played defensively, kind of like another person did in this chat board. They played defensively. But yeah, I held back and I waited for you to make a mistake. I punished that, or I hit you with a counter hit, which Tekken 7 had a lot of counter hit stuff. Magic 4 was a problem in Tekken 7. That happened a lot. Man, if I'm all over the place, my bad. Again, I don't have a script. I'm not reading a script this time when it comes to talk stuff. Since I'm on Tekken 7, talking about this Magic 4 stuff, I do remember saying that I do not like watching professionals fight in Tekken 7. High-level fights in Tekken 7 was kind of boring for me to watch. I do remember saying that, and I still believe that to be the case. Has there been some exciting fights? Yes. But normally watching those Tekken 7 fights, which is very defensive, always backdashing or Korean backdashing stuff, and then waiting for your amazing counter hit 4 into a full combo. And I only seen like safe punches, and it was like, how many moves? 5 to 10 moves was all that was ever done at the very high end stuff. And watching a very slow fight that normally most of the fights ran out of time. Most fights were won by time running out because people were backing up so much and waiting for the right counter hit moment in Tekken 7. And I was like, I don't like watching Tekken 7. Tekken 7 still chess? Gemini, hi, welcome. Chess? At least in chess, it's my turn then your turn. Where I can kind of force it to be my turn and then keep it my turn again. And there was mix-ups in that game. Absolutely, there was 50-50s and stuff in Tekken 7. Again, I only played a little bit, and I've never really fought online. Honestly, I was, it was them to nerf. You wanted them to nerf heat and nerf tracking from the moves. It does have the grind tracking effect. Tag 2. Oh, now I've only played Tag 2, just the story. Again, I'm super new to Tekken, but I know what you're talking about. I've heard about Tekken Tag 2 fighting online, and the amount of any Tekken prior to Tekken 8 is chess. Oh, I see. You don't think Tekken 8's strategy 50-50 for stuff anymore? Oh man, this is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna be talking about something, then reacting to chat, and then forgetting what I'm talking about. It's gonna be that. Buff defensive options against the heat stuff. Okay, well, here we go. You're definitely right on one of the topics that was in this video and what I want to talk about. You're absolutely right. The heat move that we have, again, I don't find this move that strong because I'm still a casual and I'm still very low ranking. But I do understand when they tell me this, that at any time that they're under pressure, they have a 16 frame startup heat engager with armor. Now they removed the tracking a little bit, so if you sidestep it, you can definitely avoid any easy heat engager 2+3. That's very steppable now. But yes, a move that while anytime you want, you can hit this button, armor your way out of a problem situation. And that is a problem for very strong ranks, so yes. I'll have to agree with you and them that they should find another way to make the heat system not so powerful. Maybe let it just be a heat thingy and not an armor thing. Remove the armor and let armors be armor. Let armors just be armors and heat be heat. Okay? Because yeah, we already have armor stuff. Jack has a 10 frame, but Jin can heat smash me from here and still get a wall splat and full combo off of it. Jin can launch me from the wall from practically, I don't know the exact distance, but Jin's heat smash is overpowered as well. I don't need to talk about character specifics, because yes, there is a lot of strong, very, very overpowered characters in Tekken 8 right now, and surprisingly, Elisa is one of them. I'm shocked that she's there, because when you fight me, she's not that strong. She's not S+ when I play as her. I don't pilot her as an S+ character, apparently. But everyone else thinks she's an S+ character, and they absolutely are raving against her. So yeah, anyway. But yeah, the heat system wouldn't be so bad if they didn't nerf defensive options. It would be nice, because now we can sidestep heats. I'm not too sure. When you mean heat system, you also mean the fact that Nina can do a -14 move, something with a bomb into it, and then hit forward while she's in heat and go into +5. Right? I'm hoping you're talking about that. I'm hoping you're talking about no matter what I do, this is -12 on block. Right? Let's go with Elisa, because we're here with Elisa right now. No. The standing block. Just standing block. This is -12. Right? I could take my -12 at any time, and I could turn into a +5. +5. At any time I want with heat. And trust me, I know all of the strong fighters are using these moves like this. They're taking this is a very hard thing. This is a poke, by the way. Forward 2 is just a very quick poke that Elisa does. And I know there's much stronger characters with much stronger other options in this. Armor to the stuff that they can do as well. Or armored moves that can go into heat. That's also overpowered, what they're talking about. Forward moves? Forward, hold, forward 2? Like Jin and Elisa? Are you worrying about that? Because that's offensive stuff. And again, most moves, Elisa, you just need to duck that. Again, I'm hoping you're talking about how stuff goes into way too much plus with heat modes. I'm hoping you're talking about how some characters get all their installs when they're in heat mode and they're practically untouchable, and you can't do anything when they're in heat mode or you'll die. Jin is one of them as well, Brian. There's a few characters that become really, really, really strong in heat mode, while some characters don't have anything. And then I'm also hoping you're talking about... Let me see here. Options to be able to defend against it, I would assume. Yeah, and a lot of people I run against also don't have a problem against Elisa. Everybody around me does not have a problem fighting Elisa. But everybody else is absolutely talking about how Elisa is way too strong. She's already got nerfed, by the way. The range of the forward 2, for instance. I'm assuming forward 2 is that. And forward, hold forward is a whole different move. Yeah. But yeah. Jin and other characters can jump neutral with one move is insane. Yeah. Yes. So I do want to I was talking about Tekken 7 when you all showed up. About how Tekken 7 was a counter hit thing. And I found Tekken 7 boring to watch strong people fight, and when I played I had a little bit of fun. But I wasn't going anywhere with Asuka anyway. And I was kind of looking forward to Tekken 8. I do remember Tekken 8 with the idea of it's going to be fast-paced and aggressive, and I'm like, good, the complete opposite of Tekken 7. In my view. In my view, Tekken 7 was slow, defensive, hold back, and counter hit, where Tekken 8 was going to be fast and aggressive, and you go on the offense. And then even when you are on the offense, you have this heat move now, which is more offense, more offense. Just keep going. Yes, running 2 is forward, forward, hold forward 2. 1, 2, hold. That's all you gotta do, and I did it really slow for you. Forward, forward, hold forward 2. 1, 2, boop. Again, but if you say forward, forward 2, it's this. Or this. You say defense always wins. Maybe in Tekken 7 it always won, but in Tekken 8, I have things like this now. Oh, I guess I should go into heat. I lost it, but that's stupid amount of chip damage. If I grab you or do any other move, you lose all that health. Again, I'm on practice mode. You said forward. Whoever said forward, forward 2 said forward, forward 2. And I hope you use correct terminology. This forward, forward 2 does nothing for Elisa. It's forward, hold forward 2. Or forward, forward, hold forward 2. There's only 2 moves. Or just forward 2. Anyway. I don't think defense always wins in Tekken 8 now. Unless you're an absolute beast at guarding everything, then maybe. But playing only defensive doesn't allow you to win. Unless you have Asuka, or whoever else got counter stuff. Ryan, I guess, is a very strong defensive character. Who else could hold back and win? I think offense is the way to go, because you have all these plus frames now. I could plus frame you into plus frame you, and then keep going. I could keep going into plus frames for a while if I want. Are we talking about Street Fighter and stuff? Wow, madness. Yeah, so I'll give you all of Elisa's stuff. It's literally a 2 punches or 2-2. Forward 2 is her poke, which leads to a forward 2-1. And then forward, hold forward is this, is it safe? No, it's not safe. It's an unsafe thingy. And then forward, forward, hold forward 2 is while, again, you don't have to be running to do these moves anymore. You can while run, my bad, you can while run and hit it, right? But it's forward, forward, hold forward to fire it off instantly. You don't have to run anymore. You can just literally snap it off right away. Instantly. There you go. Immediate buttons. There's no telltale that I'm running at you. So hopefully you remember that, because that'll save you a lot of, well, that might step up your game if you're trying to constantly run. I'm listening to the video and also recording gameplay. Hey, awesome. If you're talking to other people and then running in my chat, my bad. If you're on YouTube, you have a giant delay. So yes, you say I'm slow, but yes, there's a giant delay between Twitch and YouTube. I'm on Twitch right now, and I'm streaming to YouTube, yes. So you have like a 10-second delay. By the time your message gets to me, then you gotta go through that, and then I gotta read your pop-up and then read it back to you, and then you get it later. Yeah, it's a huge delay. So yeah, anyway, just know that I'm on Twitch streaming to YouTube as well. with a free streaming thing. I'm gonna be delayed because of that. Where was I at? I don't know your opinions on it. Again, I kind of said mine. I'm kind of like, I like Tekken 8 because I kind of like how it goes fast. Yeah, 10 to 15 seconds sounds about right. You don't have to. If you want to, go for it. But yeah, YouTube has always had a giant delay with this streaming thing. But yeah, welcome if you do show up. Tekken 8. Tekken 7 was slow and boring. Tekken 8 super fast. I think I was gonna have fun. I think I said I was probably going to enjoy Tekken 8 more. You're here now. Cool, welcome. I don't know how quick that was, but I wrote it when it popped up. I said it out loud. I welcomed you when it popped up. We'll see how much of a delay you have now. But yeah, I don't know. Listening to everyone in this video talk about system changes, as in to deal with the heat, how the heat is plus across the board, and whatever other system changes they're thinking of. Again, I watched, there was 2 little videos, something with Tekken 7, and then the other video I referenced. So I'm getting most of this conversation from this, and then my experiences as well as a casual Tekken 8 player. But yeah, my oh my. I'm gonna laugh if you showed up, Retro Gamer, and you had an ad and you missed me welcoming you. Man, where was I going with all these conversations? Because now we were talking about heat. I wasn't even ready to talk about heat stuff. I wasn't even ready to talk about that. But yeah, when the chat goes that way, why not talk about it? And of course, this is live, so anything can happen. And I should be fighting. I should be just doing random combos in the background. I really should be. Like I'm gonna be able to do a combo while reading chat and thinking about the next topic conversation. All right, I got him on block. We can't have that. Oh, that's the wrong combo, and I know it. Again, I had to think. I just can't throw it a combo and just get it right. Tekken 7. Again, I'm not gonna rehash Tekken 7 too much, because that game is done now. We're in the Tekken 8 era. I've moved on from Tekken 7. So if a conversation pops up about Tekken 7, I'm probably gonna be like, yeah, I've moved on. I'm here in Tekken 8 now. I had fun when I played Tekken 7, and it was probably some hot mess happening in that game as well. Really, there probably was. Too fast. Yeah, I'll also showcase off some of my cheaty, my not gonna happen combos that'll never happen in a real match. I like that one. That one will never happen. But yeah, welcome everybody who stopped by this out of nowhere Tekken 8 talk, since I just had to talk about Tekken. And I appreciate your opinions and views. Even if we don't agree, like if you're actually on the side of I absolutely despise Tekken right now. I have another reference from another YouTuber who I watch a lot, and again, I respect a lot of people's opinions when it comes to Tekken stuff, and he's another one. He wasn't in that podcast, but talking about having fun and enjoying Tekken. If I quote him too much, you're gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. But when somebody does hit you with a really good combo counter hit, they ran their game and it was very impressive. Leaving them a compliment and not getting angry or worried about the loss, but having fun and saying a good thing about them would be good. Again, I'm all about being positive and enjoying a game, having a good time. I just played a shooter James Bond game, and I made way more jokes than I've ever done on a video game. And this game is on that bracket as well. I'm not gonna go online and sweat over my ranks. And if I lose them, well then I lose them. There's other days that I can play, and I can just go back and play casually with my friends and viewers as well, and have a good time fighting that way. I'm not gonna ever get worked up on Tekken 8. But if you are there, I hope you could find a way to enjoy this game. I really do. Sure, you might be in a bracket. You might be fighting the people who I'm not dealing with, that are doing what the other higher level people, I keep calling them higher level, I don't know what word to use, the ones that I call professional Tekken fighters, them, yeah, what they're going through. There's so many ways to not get no super spy pen here. No, there's not. The only pen I think I have is I think that's my only pen move. Where was I at about them? Yeah, I'll talk about them. I hope you find a way to not go into this game feeling awful. Really, really I do. And I hope whatever works for you. If taking a break from this game is what it takes for you to get back to normal, then I hope you do it. But if you're like me and you're here for fun, then welcome aboard, because like I'm gonna be here for fun. Yeah. That literally all I had to show up was be like, I heard what they said, I respect what they said because I want to know how they felt, but I still like Tekken 8, and if they make changes, well, I'm aboard too. I was joking before about if they nerf Elisa again, because they are going to nerf Elisa again. They are. I'm gonna be like, whatever, but like, no, it's gonna happen, and if they nerf Elisa, they're gonna probably nerf a lot of people. And hopefully the S pluses will be down a little bit, but where were they at? Well, do I have any other major pointers other than that heat system that we kind of brought up, where you could take any negative block move into a plus? That's pretty strong. Even for a beginner, amateur, casual like me, that is pretty strong. Anytime I could hit forward 2-1 in heat, and I could hit forward and then I'm +5 again. That is pretty nice. And I know Elisa has a lot of buzz moves, everyone calls it. That's plus. That's plus. All of those are all plus on block. I'm having fun, and they're gonna nerf Kaz soon because, yeah, well, okay. I'll throw this one up in the air for you because I normally don't talk about those conversations as well, but I am gonna do it tonight. It does seem that people who do complain, there are a lot of people who will somehow complain and get heard. I am terrified to fight a very strong Kazuya, okay? Kazuya seems incredibly strong. Is he incredibly strong compared to other players in a professional setting? I'm not worrying about that. In my setting, Kazuya is very strong. And I don't think he needs a nerf. I really don't think they need to nerf him. They don't. Right? Kazuya is like the best he's ever been in. He literally worked out and he's like ready to go. He's ready to fight, and he's got some stuff. And Kazuya is still Kazuya. Right? He still has to take those very unsafe hell sweeps that if they get blocked, you're in trouble. And he still has that beautiful electric wind god fist? No, that's Jin. Electric. They're called electrics. I'm just gonna go with that. And he's still got that fighting mentality from Tekken 8. Now he's got some beautiful, that forward punch that he's got going on now. And that Shikue move, like those, it all just works out very well for Kazuya. I don't think he needs to be nerfed. I really don't. I want to learn the Kazuya match? Oh boy. I would love to learn every matchup. My problem is I'm such a casual. I'm not here playing Tekken every night, every week, every month even. So I would love to learn, yes, but I wouldn't want to take up somebody's time an entire night for me to learn it and then come back a month later going, what did I do? Your coach who plays Jin makes my Kaz look like, well, okay, well, if they're playing as Jin and they're really strong, then yeah, Jin has a pretty strong advantage if you're in that level. But if I were to play as Jin and give Pants my Elisa... No, I'll take that back. If I were to give Pants Jin and I were to play Kazuya, I know I would easily be able to defeat Pants with Kazuya. In fact, I would take Panda or Asuka and I'll be able to defeat Pants' Jin, no problem. No problem. He's a legacy player of the first Tekken. Give him a good work, but his fast adjustments are... Oh boy, now... I'm not even ready for talking about how to think and play Tekken at an advanced level. Again, me talking like this makes it sound like I've been playing forever too, and I have the knowledge because I watch a lot of people talk about this topic as well. Like, how do I get into this rank? How do I improve? How do I get better? And all the videos are there on YouTube. And this has already been discussed and shown how to improve. It's just up to you to start investing that time in towards it. And each of you all learn your own different way. Some people do need a trainer, someone to guide you through something and teach you stuff. Some of you may just need to watch and go into the lab and start labbing everything. And some of you need to get out of that bubble and go online and fight. That's me. I need to go online and fight. And I need to learn by learning. I gotta get hit by something and go, what is that? Oh, that's negative 18? I can launch that. Cool, didn't know that. And other people, I think, has to just take this game as you're not gonna win every battle. You can't win every single match, every single round. And you are going to lose eventually. There's not a single human on Earth that's won every single fight ever. So just know that you can't win everything. You are going to lose, but you can learn. You can learn from it. And my goodness, what was the other one? Your time investment. Yeah, your free time. And indeed, you do have to invest. And I don't want somebody investing their time to teach me. I would love to learn how to fight against everybody in this game, but somebody would have to invest a lot of their time for me while I'm a casual player, and I don't think that's really worth the time to teach a casual player how to fight well where I'm not going to use it. I want to, but it's not a wise investment. So yeah, anyway, where am I at with... That short combo was actually able to hit the wall too? Wow, that's my short 24 stage combo, wasn't it? Oh no, I was supposed to do this. Yeah. I was supposed to wall rise for a short combo. Anyway. I want to like try to do something from time to time, but I realized something. I can either A, do a combo and not talk, or I can talk and not move. I can only talk and we'll just we just get to hear this music. I'll try to move, but I can't do a combo and talk about something. I can't. I'm not a multitasker. Oh my goodness. I gotta remember more of Elisa's stuff, don't I? Either way, I'm actually like I'm remembering things as I'm trying to talk about this Tekken 8's in a bad place. What are they going to do? Many people are leaving Tekken 8, and other people are just like me, and we're like, yeah, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I don't know. I say at the end of the day, if you're having fun, have fun. If you're not having fun, I don't want you to leave, but if that's what needs to happen, then I guess that's what's gonna happen. I don't know. We already know that patch 2.0 is already on its way, right? We all know that as well. And we know that some nerfs are gonna really happen. But we don't know if, like Tekken 7, which I'm gonna bring it up now again, we don't know if they're gonna make a big change, because there was a giant change to Tekken 7 as well, wasn't it? And wasn't it 2.0 patch that they made a whole new change to Tekken 7? And I think it was called something that you did at the wall? Something that if you hit them with it, you wall splat them now? You know what I mean? You get that extra wall hit now. I think that was added in Tekken 7, but it wasn't there at the beginning. And we don't know where they're gonna go. And again, I don't do future predictions here on this channel. I'll let everybody else make their predictions. But I'm curious to see what they will do for this the big actual update, or a real update, a real big one. Not these ones where they just nerf 2 or 3 people and then call it an update. My poor Lisa. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, that. Just want to throw that out there as well, because it's on its way. And for oh my, again, this is so out of my range, but for a tournament setting, Tekken 8 is still going to be filled with now Ninas and Yoshimitsus. And now we're going to have, I think Dragunov is still there, but I think all of the Dragunov mains have already dropped them because of how bad he was nerfed the last time. And in a tournament setting, you're going to have to pick the strongest of strong characters. And that's where the tournament is there's a few characters that are very strong in a tournament setting, and it's going to be played the way we've seen it, with all of this heat mode stuff into too many pluses and 50-50 mix-ups that you're forced to take. Again, forced 50-50 I've never found fun ever. When somebody does something and you are immediately forced for 50-50. Not my style, not my game, so I don't play that way. But I would see how frustrating that would be in a tournament setting where they go into plus frames, they're +5, and then now it's another 50-50. And they could do it again and again. Every round you have a heat thingy that you could you can do that. Yeah, again, I'm not there. I don't have to worry about your heat move. Whatever you're gonna do with your heat, I'll probably still survive it and keep fighting. Unless you're way too strong to be fighting me. But yeah, in my world, it's not that bad. I could take a heat combo and I could take a rage and I'll still live. Again, if you've seen how I fight, I didn't have to deal with too much, and I made it to red ranks. No, I say no problem, but I made it to red ranks as I am. Yeah, that's a lot of words I said there. Man, I truly I do wish I had a script written down to be like, I should talk about Tekken 7, which I did. I should talk about them wanting to change. So they want to change the whole system. Nerfing some characters is not what they're really aiming for, but a whole system change, whatever that means. I know the system change means something to do with the heat and all of these plus stuff and all of these heat bursts and heat dashes into plus frames gotta get changed, and whatever else that they want changed. Yeah, that I've kind of already hinted and talked about as well. Breaking the games again? No, Famous 007 is done. I didn't realize I was at the end of the game. If they could have done another 7 more movies, I would have been fine. Welcome back, Mel. Another one of my people that show up and fight me from time to time. So yeah, we're talking about Tekken 8. And this is actually a good time for you to show up, Mel. Because you haven't quite played Tekken 8. You haven't done the story, and you've done a little bit of online stuff, right? You're there, but people have already put thousands of hours into this game. And some of the people that you would hear about in tournaments are not having that good of a time in Tekken 8. Tekken 8 might not be the best fighter game of all time to them. Again, I'm enjoying it, and I think, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think you're going to enjoy Tekken 8 as well once we do a fight night and you fight us and you play your aggressive style that you play, and you'll be able to. It's not, but it's okay. It's better than 7. I agree that Tekken 8 is better than 7 as well, and I think most of the other people in this video that I'm referencing to also agree that 8 is better than 7. But Tekken 8 still has some things that they wouldn't change. That's where they're at. And yeah, I'm thinking I'm just waiting for this patch to happen so that once everybody gets nerfed, I hope Jin gets nerfed really badly, because that's Flowers' main. If Jin gets nerfed to a point where we could all fight, and Law needs to get nerfed as well, since my Lisa's already been nerfed a bunch, then we can actually have a game. Mal, me, you, and Flowers, we all have S+ characters. Both Law, Jin, and Elisa in a, I mean, again, we're not professionals, but in a professional ranking system, we all have S+ characters. They are brokenly strong in Tekken 8. Now, do you and I pilot our characters as an S+ character? No, we don't. And I don't know how Flowers plays. We haven't fought yet. But just know that our characters are strong. And we can win with them. And Xiaoyu is right underneath Law. She is literally S tier. So Xiaoyu is also ridiculously strong, but you gotta go in heat mode and go into hypno stance and stuff. I have all of the knowledge up here, everybody who's listening, by the way, to this like Tekken 8 podcast kind of thing. I have all the knowledge and I watch the videos and it's all up here. But like, what have I spoken about? And what do I need to talk about next? I don't have that. I was not prepared for this live stream in this video to happen. It was either this or talk about the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I'm not ready to talk about that. I need to write something down for that one. And I gotta get my videos in order, because there's no way I can just wing. I thought I could wing this one, and I'm looking at the time going, am I almost done? Because I need another hour's worth of this time. And I'm not, I don't know what I need to do. But yeah. Man. Oh, well, I mean, again, for me, if they do nerf everybody, I agree with the other person that wasn't in this video that I referenced, to nerf all those top characters and bring them down a little bit. And maybe some of the really weaker characters to bring them up to just kind of get that balance a little bit more. But know that Heaven Talk, kind of a TED Talk? What's that? Now you almost made me forgot what I was talking about. In a professional setting, all of the characters are B+ B tier or better, which means everyone's actually pretty good. Don't nerf your Law, you don't play enough to get good, so you can lose a little cheapness. I mean, he is S+ tier. And if you went online and fought as Law, I'm thinking you should be able to easily get the red rank with Law. Now again, you do have to be careful about robots. You know what? Let's just talk about Tekken 8 robots. Because a joke I can say, and again, forgive me all of you top tier fighters out there, but I have fought more robots than I've dealt with what you're dealing with. I haven't been launched to the wall, smashed to the ground, and then had to get up with a 50-50 over and over and over. I think I fought more robots than I had that happen to me. Forgive me for saying that, but that is kind of what happened here. I fought more robots that were unwinnable. I could not beat them than I have of that mode, but just be careful when you're fighting online, Mal, that you don't fight robots. If you try to fight me now, I assume I should be able to beat you, Mal, because you haven't played as much as I have. I got 70-something hours into this game. How many hours do I have in this? I have 80 hours basically now into this game. Again, this one's all talking, but I have 80 hours into this game. And I've been playing only Elisa. I hyper-focused on Elisa so that I can finally get all my heat engagers are figured out. Everything I need to do. I got all of this stuff figured out. I have all my wall combos practically mastered. Except that one, because of course I would drop it while I'm live. There you go, there's a popcorn. You have about 25 minutes, maybe more, if you want to see how bad you lose. Do you wish to challenge me on a talking discussion episode? I almost don't know if I want to do that. Not in the middle of a podcast, basically. To throw in a random fight session with you? I want to fight you. I really do. But I'd rather fight you and Flowers and get that fight night happening a little bit more. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. Not because I'm afraid of you. I don't think I want to throw in a random fight thing. Yeah, I'd rather keep talking. I feel like I'll just smack talk you and say I'd beat you. Yeah, I think I'll just go with smack talk tonight. But if you're actually up for a fight night in the future, let me know. Yeah, and if you haven't played in 2 months, no, you're not even gonna be warmed up. And I've been messing around with my combos here. I could do so much better, couldn't I? I could do a 2-hit combo there. Anyway, I got my wall rise there tonight until I lose it. But yeah, Tekken 7, system changes, character nerfs. Character nerfs will happen when they happen. I'm assuming Dragunov, Nina, Yoshi, Elisa, Jin, and La will probably all get nerfed. Oh, and King will all get nerfed. And we'll see what happens to the other S tiers as well, because there's some pretty strong S tiers there as well. Again, I'm using somebody else's tier list, by the way. Yeah, not mine. I don't have a tier list. I don't. Again, I'm not at that rank where I need a tier list. I miss when they left games alone, no matter how broken the fighters were. Well, but now fighters are online and it's broadcasted worldwide in tournaments. So you really can't have another Akuma running around breaking the entire world. Yeah, in case of those who forgot, Akuma used to exist in Tekken 7, who had a 2D jump over your head and kick you in back of the head that you can't block. It was unblockable. 90 damage, half your health gone. Unblockable. Unseeable low. That on block is plus something to 90 health, half your health bar gone. Tournaments can just ban characters like that. I guess they could, but this isn't Street Fighter, this is Tekken. So we are used to seeing characters getting nerfed at this point, or buffed, but most likely we're gonna see some nerfs across the board here. We're gonna see some crazy nerfs, and we'll see. Again, that was my point. I had a point talking about Tekken 7 and talking about how it was slow and defensive-y, and all you had to do was do a good backdash and counter hit and you win in Tekken 7 if you're in a strong tournament setting fighting. And now it's all going into plus frames and staying in plus frames and having too many plus frames, and it's always 50-50 guess. The talk of Tekken 8 is meant to be played aggressive and fast. And taking the initiative is going to give you the win. Mostly. Again, you can go against somebody who's very defensive and shut that down. There are people out there who exist who can block things and low parry every low you throw. That's somebody who we see in tournaments who could do that. I'm referencing you. Yeah, I'm not saying names though. No names are being dropped this episode. But yeah, there's people out there that can do that. But this game is definitely. It gives you the... You have the advantage if you're being aggressive. You want a modern Bushido blade? Is that an old PS1 weapon fighting game? I played that game. Do you want a modern day one of that? You have Tekken 8, that's a modern day game. Play some of that. You can one-shot? I guess it'd be fun to play, but it wouldn't be fun to watch. I wouldn't want to watch that. And I wouldn't want to watch a tournament of everyone getting one-shotted. So, fun to play, yes. Fun to stream and show in a tournament. That's a whole different world now. So yeah, I don't know how you feel about Tekken 8. Too far away, too far back. I know, the moment I jumped, I was like, I'm too far back. I know my distance. I know that I need to be at least here to get that perfect hit. Anyway. Tekken 8 fast pace. Tekken nerf characters. I almost got every video done. And yeah, no, I'm not gonna jump on anybody's side about the tweets that are going out. And I'm not gonna jump on any side saying how much you hate or dislike the game or the characters. But I understand where you're coming from, because I finally watched what they were... I watched and listened to what they were talking about, and I'm like, oh, okay. I can see why people are upset. And I can relate with you on that level. That's what I can and I will say with full, like, yeah, I get it. I see it. But when Fight Night happens around for me and Mal and Flowers and whoever else maybe would join, we're probably just gonna have a good time fighting each other. Right? And I am gonna stay out of that mess, but it is something that is happening in Tekken 8 for a while now. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about it as well, because yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that people are feeling that way, and it's unfortunate that I can't, no, I'd have to do an at the wall combo and then force a 50-50 to happen. Yeah, it's unfortunate that Tekken 8 has gone that way with how they wanted it to be aggressive and fast-paced, and it's gone that route. But I don't know if they're really gonna make that much of a difference with the plus frames or not. If they're gonna make any system changes, I don't know how they're going to tackle it. I would love to hear more from them about what they think would be a good system change. Again, there was some talks, removing the armor from the heats, making not everything +5 straight across the board. Again, right? Like that's crazy. All you have to do is just hit one heat move, hold forward, and then you're +5. Again, Mal's like, what the heck is +5? But at least the few that are here may know what a +5 is and how crazy, I could just do anything with that. They're gonna throw foot at the wall, see what sticks. If people stop playing, they will change things back. Well, again, Tekken 8 has been doing a very good job listening to what people are saying, though, and making changes. They have been doing a good job. They brought back the that online shop thing because people requested it, and they're like, fine, okay, I thought you were upset with it, but you're all requesting it, so we'll bring it back. Oh, you want actual online training so that you can just actually practice with other people and have you be the training person and you have a teacher teaching you? We'll do that. That's now in this game. Do you want to be able to customize your character on the main screen? You can do that now. We heard you. So Tekken 8 is doing a good job. They're not just throwing things randomly. They've been making games for a while now. Tekken kind of knows. The people who are working on Tekken know what they're doing. This wasn't just like a flip a coin and we think this might be good. Again, I think they made Tekken 8 to be this way because Tekken 7 was too holding back. Go on an infinite stage and backtrack, Korean backdash back until you could get a counter hit on them. You know what I mean? And that was, so they went the other way. There's walls. There's no infinite stages in this one. There's some long stages. There's the arena and that beautiful June stage. But now, if you attack, you can go into so many plus frames and just be aggressive and go at it. And I prefer this over Tekken. I prefer Tekken 8 over Tekken 7 based upon what I just said. And I've watched more Tekken 8 tournaments than I have of Tekken 7. Again, I used to watch Tekken 7 so I could learn how to play as Asuka, which she'd never won a single tournament. And when I finally swapped to Elisa, I was like, oh, that's how you're playing Elisa? And I'm like, that's cool. Right, but Tekken 8, I've been enjoying watching them. Not gonna drop any names, but there was a very strong, like, we could almost say former GOAT, but that's other people's wording, not mine, that he's back, and he kicked so much butt in that tournament. It was awesome to watch. And it wasn't all defensive, let the clock run out of time over and over. So yeah, like, it's fun to watch. I believe that they done what they set out to do. The people who made Tekken 8 made it really easy for new people to pick up. You do not have to play all the Tekkens to be able to play this game. They even have a video on everything that happened through Tekken 1 through 7. And when you go through the story, which Mel hasn't done yet, it's too bad you didn't wait for this game now. The Ultimate Edition's on sale and the PS has less than normal than the new price. Yeah, but all we have to do is wait for the whole complete thing and then get the whole game that way. Or just get the DLC that has everything. I could have the characters, if people want that. But I have the game and I'm playing it now. I would not want to wait to play Tekken 8 now. I have 16 episodes of Tekken 8. I would not want to wait till now. Do you want Tekken Tag Mode to happen again? The general consensus, which I don't agree with them, but the general consensus is Tekken Tag was not fun and not good, and don't ever make Tekken Tag ever again. Now me, like you Mel, I liked Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I really did. I love being able to play as two characters, and I love being able to swap out your characters on the fly. Now, I've never fought like the professionals, where I do a combo, switch to another character, do another combo, switch back to the first one, send you to the wall, do something crazy, switch to the other one and do another crazy thing and kill you. That was cool, and it's fun to look at, but yeah, again, most people that I know didn't enjoy Tekken Tag Tournament 1 or 2. I love the concept of the tag matching, switching out characters, but yeah, you and me are in the minority here. I don't know who else is watching, but yeah, I like it. A lot of people don't. A lot of people do not. And again, the people who were doing tournaments and stuff also was like, no, never again, please. Why take one combo and delete all of your health? And other things, Mel, it did not do very well. With the actual numbers and figures and stuff, from what I seen online, it did not do well. But again, I'm only getting this by secondhand, and it's been a while since Tekken Tag Tournament 2 information came across my screen. Like years. Yeah, I think when someone yells, "This is a smash hit," it's like an advertisement. When people played the game, those who played the game said, "No. Please no more of this." And then everyone played Tekken 7. Everyone, yeah, like, I don't know. Again, you and I, Mel, are in this beginner intermediate bracket. And the people who I've watched are in a much higher bracket, and they're saying no to that game. Right? They're like, no more of that, please. So yeah. My goodness, why am I talking about Tekken Tag Tournament? Yeah, so the arcades, again though, Tekken moved out of arcades. Tekken 8 didn't even have an arcade edition. Times have changed. We didn't have Tekken 7 was on arcade, and then they updated it for the online, and it didn't do well. And then they did some big system changes, and then it slowly came around, and Tekken 8 came out and no arcade, just straight out. So times has changed. Yeah, so anyway, we'll see. Again, if you want to do arcades, play Arcade Quest. You can live that dream in Tekken 8. I hope you play Tekken 8 eventually. And do Arcade Quest, because that's what that's all about. You going through the arcades playing Tekken. I like that more. I think I like that more than the story, although the story was incredible. Both stories were incredible. Again, I enjoy Tekken for what it is. I enjoy Tekken for Tekken. And I'm not there to take Tekken so seriously that I wouldn't have fun. I'm still having fun, And I hope I never lose that I continue to keep having fun when I keep doing Tekken 8 episodes 17, 18, and 19, and however many more will come out. And I will use the same philosophy as all the other YouTubers that play Tekken. I'll keep watching them, and I'll learn from them, and I'll remember what they say, like, to keep having a good time. Really, that, like, to me, I can just listen to them and take their words and be like, okay, cool, yeah. I will enjoy, thanks. Arcades had better hardware than what? Not anymore then. Is there a super arcade machine that's still better than a PC? Wouldn't that be something? A super arcade? Yeah, anyway, probably not. Yeah, no, I am reading. I did read, but wouldn't it be cool if there was one? You don't know what's been created in this world. You don't know everything that's going on. But imagine if there was a super arcade. We have super computers. Why can't we have a super arcade? It takes up an entire room. Yeah, anyway. But yeah. Arcades and Tekken Tag in the middle of me talking about Tekken 8's daily stuff that people are talking about. Only Mel will show up and derail such a topic to this. Only Mel can do this. But yeah, glad to have you here, Mel. I haven't done a combo in a while. What's another combo I have? Ah, that was too close to the wall. I could have did the 1-2. Anyway. I think arcades still exist, don't they? I think they still do too, but yeah, I've never gone to an arcade. I'm actually, like, way too young to be ever... Listen, I had to learn about tape stuff with you. VCR? VCRs and the tube TVs? Yeah, I had to learn all that stuff from you. I've never gone to an arcade and I probably never will. I like to be at home playing on my PlayStation 5 on a nice big screen TV and live streaming this. Nothing like what an arcade can do. But I did enjoy the arcade quest in Tekken 8 at least. But yeah. I know what I can do, maybe. Give me I joke, but I'll see what I can. Can I hit play? Yeah, I can just kind of try to go through these. While I'm talking, I can like go through these and then just do some of these. Increase chip when chainsaw is destruct. Yeah, okay, but I don't have them blocking. Movie theaters still have arcades. Well, there you go. Now you're talking. Movie theaters? I don't go to those either. Everything's all online. Watch from your house. Yeah, it's madness. We do need to go outside more. We, as in all humans, need to go outside more. There are probably a few that are outdoorsy all the time, but yeah. There's a lot of us that I don't think are that outdoorsy. That's a thing I'll never use. Again, everyone's calling Elisa crazy, but most of her heat stuff I'll never use. And neither does the professionals, by the way. They don't normally. Why eat up half your health bar why eat up half your heat bar doing this? Yeah, now I got no heat bar left, it's gone. Dumb Elisa heat stuff. And they already nerfed her chip on one of her moves, so she's already starting to lose her chip damage that she had. And Elisa is that scary, huh? Yeah, again, I don't find her that scary. Yeah, okay, yeah, I should be doing it. I did all of these though. I was showing off the Mal that I know all of these. I never do this one. Never. Why? I have a forward 2-1, up forward 2, 3-2 is my 13-14 frame punish. Like, I have so many good ways to get in the heat. I would never use uninstall. You started buying Blu-rays instead of theaters. You have enough money to buy a theater. I know what you mean. Instead of going to the theater now, since you got a 65-inch TV, big TV. Okay. Many moons ago, we still go if there's something the kid wants to watch. Oh, yeah. I don't go to theaters. Going there in a crowded place. Don't know where you're from, but where I'm from, I've heard theater stories, and I don't want to be in that crowd either. I don't want to be a part of that. Oh, why they nerfed this move too, didn't they? Did they ever? Okay, I'm gonna put Jin on block because I don't want to see the heat kick in every time again. I will block all, because yeah, it's getting a little rough to see the heat mode pop up every time. That's -12 now. Oh man, they nerfed that. I mean, they had to. Elisa can at any time poke you, right? And then if you retaliate, they'll know that you're gonna retaliate again and fire it off and let it rip. And now she's in heat with chainsaws out coming at you. Again, it's I can see why they nerfed it because of how they explained it. But I never would use this move because it was already unsafe to begin with. The best part is the overpriced. Oh, yeah, I've heard about that too. But you're allowed to bring your own drinks and stuff there, at least where I'm from. You're allowed to bring that stuff. You just be like, yeah, I'm drinking this. And I've heard people say that at least, unless you're not, but my friends are all lying to me. That could be happening. Why am I getting a 1.5-minute ad right now? Are you not? It says you're VIP. Ha! Are you broken? Refresh now. It says that you're a VIP, Mal. Mal has broken my Twitch as well. Okay, anyway, I am so distracted. My bad for those who showed up here for a discussion and be like, yeah, what are you gonna talk about, Heaven's Army? Yeah, I think I almost said everything I wanted to say. I'm just trying to go through my brain. Again, I get so distracted by people here. And Mal's silly Tekken Tag Tournament and arcades have completely made me forget everything I wanted to talk about. And where I've been. Yeah, it's hilarious that I'm here now. Yeah, and I mentioned how I don't want to be taking any sides. I'm here to play for fun. I've almost said everything. So, I mean, I could talk at Tekken 8, but that discussion that I had. Oh, I mean, not to mention names. You're back from, I don't know why, but you are a VIP. I don't know why you were watching that. I would laugh at my settings changed too. Twitch updated my settings and just like, yeah, even your VIPs watch ads now. I'll take a look at my settings hopefully at some point, but you shouldn't have got any ads if you were subscribed to me. That's the whole point of subscribing, so you don't have to watch any ads. Unless that ad was from somewhere else, and it wasn't from me. Yeah. Know that I still want to play Tekken 8, for those who are still here. Yeah, a 1.5 minutes is incredibly long for an ad. 30 seconds is a long ad. Yeah, but I do want to play Tekken 8 more. I feel like I want to practice a little bit more with my Elisa. And I'm looking forward to like when Mal and Flowers and I are ready to do a fight night. I'm actually looking forward to that the most. I really want to fight Flowers and Mal. I may wait for the 2.0 update to fight them so that their characters hopefully will be nerfed as well. Instead of only my character being nerfed right now. Yeah, my character's the one that's nerfed, by the way, not yours. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So expect, I don't know when, but expect a Tekken 8 episode, a real episode. This is going to be episode 16. I know it's a real one, but episode 17, hopefully I'll be either A, fighting, or B, I gotta learn character matchups, and I'll found a way to learn how to fight against everybody, have a little cheat sheet and be like, yes, if they do this, they're negative. And be like, oh, okay, yeah, they keep doing this, huh? If I see it again, I'm gonna punish you correctly, because I'll always struggle against that because I don't know everybody's matchup. So I would love to be able to find a way. That's -2. That's safe. Oh, no wonder the professionals fired that move off so much. That's safe as well? That's safe as well. Goodness, Elisa. I know she's strong. I see why people say she's strong. And everyone's falling for her chainsaw tricks that are not too hard to deal with if you stopped and breathed and looked at it for a second. For a good training session to figure out exactly what she could do when chainsaws are out. She isn't a king player who can grab you many ways with these chainsaws. There's only so much. Yeah, that's just unsafe the whole ways around. Oh, the first one is actually safe. Yeah, but again, you're wasting your turn when you do the stuff like that. Why not keep your turn going? Yeah, why not keep it going? I don't know. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Man, I got distracted again. I'll never be ready for just pick a night and say if I can be there. That's a problem. Cause yeah, I can set it up for a weekend, a weekend night. I'm assuming because Flowers can stay for 2 hours, and I think that's as long as you can stay. And then I could kind of like do a 2-hour thing and like watch things back, and that's I could do a reaction thing as well. But yeah, like I hope it'd be a weekend that you would be able to pull it off, and I give you time in advance. It's not gonna happen like tonight and be like tomorrow, let's do it. That's not enough time. But just know it'll be a weekend. You'll have loads of time. If you can't do it, then it doesn't have to happen. We could do it another weekend. But yeah, I would love it if you played Tekken 8 Story Arcade Quest. See the features of this game and why heat is so strong, and maybe figure out how to use heat better than how you're using it, maybe. If you're using heat correctly. You're like, wait a minute, don't you just hit heat whenever you want to kill somebody? No. There's so many ways to use heat now, and to the fact that the professionals want it gone from the game. They want it removed from the game. They want heat gone. So if we haven't figured out why heat is so strong, then we're not doing it right. Or we're not doing it very, very effectively. I should word it that way. But yeah, for all of those who were working, commenting, who talked about this, who was brave enough to talk about this topic on YouTube and make a video out of it, good on you. And I appreciate your thoughts and insights, all of you, because yes, I have watched and listened to all that you've said, and I'm like, oh, that's what's going on. Cool. I really appreciate it. I love being told and explained why things are the way they are. So yeah, I want to say thanks to all of them. They're never gonna hear my thank you. They're not watching this. I know they're not. But yeah, I still want to say my thanks to them, because it's so informative to me, not being in that world and going, what's going on? Why did my Elisa get nerfed? Right, when she got nerfed, I'm like, wait, why? It was a surprise to me. I didn't think she was that strong. But she is, apparently. So yeah. I love it when they tell me these things. And there's the ones from the video, the ones that other ones that I watch, the ones that do the tier guides that I just listen to it and they explain it. Yeah, I love it. I love it. And again, they're all very strong Tekken players, and I trust their maybe it should have turned off option for tournaments. What, Tekken 8? One of them said that Tekken 8 isn't ready for tournaments yet. They're not ready for tournaments yet. Yeah, take that for a what do you, whoa. Take that for a whoa if you want. But yeah, I was talking about another YouTuber, again, all different people now. They wanted to get better at Tekken, They actually got trained by one of the ones that was in that video. There you go. That had all of them talking. And they had a certain rank that they were aiming for. They just wanted to get better. They just wanted to learn their character a little bit more. Learn the... They kind of... They definitely had the foundations. They've been playing fighting games, all kinds of fighting games for many, many years. Right? So they know, and they have a character. And they know how to... They know the punishes, and they knew the stuff. They just wanted to know some, like, what do I do when I'm in the state? What can I do when I'm just standing here in the open? And they got the training, and they made it to their goal in the time that they set. They had 3 days to get to that goal, and they got there. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm super. I'm like happy and proud that they did it. They set it out, they did it, and they accomplished it. And I'm like, awesome. And it made me go, you know what? That's pretty cool. I wonder if I should try to set a goal for this game as well. Trying to toggle back into me talking about Tekken 8, my Tekken 8 more, instead of this discussion of the tweets that's going on and stuff. But yeah, my goal was to just see how far we can get in ranks. Mal, you're still in last place. Not that it really matters, but you're still there, and you're a little too close to me. So I'll hopefully one of these days move on further. You're saying they should toggle off heat mode? You can in training, but I don't think you can turn it off in a fight. The heat mode is all about Tekken 8, Mal. Heat mode is meant for Tekken 8. Tekken 8 has heat mode. So they wouldn't turn off the game. It's like saying, hey, we're gonna make a shooter game, but there's gonna be no guns in our shooter game. We're gonna have a racing game, but no one's allowed to race or have any vehicles whatsoever. Tekken 8 is supposed to be a fighting, aggressive, fast pace. If you attack, go for it. And heat is one way to be more aggressive. So yeah, there's no need to. The tournament players don't want it because they are in that bracket, Mal. They're in a whole league above us. You and I will have no problem with... I will have no problem with your heat moves. And you will have no problem with my heat moves. We will be just fine. But we are not fighting every turn perfectly, everything distantly calculated, and every punch and kick is in plus frame or safe, that they have nothing to worry about. We're not fighting like that. So yeah, we're not there. You don't have to worry about it. If you're thinking turn off the heat for them, that still makes no sense. Because everybody who worked on... You're too lazy to play it that much. Yeah, you and I both are too lazy to play it that much. And by lazy, I'm just too casual. And I want to play other games than only Tekken 8. I really don't want to be a Tekken 8 only channel. So I'm not lazy, I have other goals and dreams to do for this channel. But yeah, just know that they played it for years. Some of them have been playing Tekken for over 15 years. So they know what they're talking about, and they've been playing that much that they're always in plus frames and they're always safe. Right? When you have a move that, if no matter what you're doing, if you're attacking me, I could just go like this and stop you. And it's now my turn. Because you came at me and I just go into my heat mode and there's nothing you can do. Now it's my turn. Now I attack you. And you gotta wait until I'm done. They kind of want that gone. Okay, but yeah, we're not there. You and I are not there. You're hoping purple rank. Okay, purple rank now. Welcome back, by the way, Vaporsmith. And blue are not affected by the heat mode stuff. I don't know what's happening in that, but if blue, you know what? Give me a second. I actually want to know, because I do know something about those ranks, because I watched a certain somebody recently go through those rankings, and there's still a lot of stuff happening there. So let me get my guides up, let me get my Tekken guide out, and my ranking list with images. That's all I want. So when you say blue rank, you mean Fujin, Raijin, Kishin, and of course Bushin. going from Bushin to Tekken King. I know about that, okay? I know about that. And purple is Mighty Ruler, Flame Ruler, and Battle Ruler. It's below, though. It's below, okay. So I'm in red rank. You're talking about the ranks above me. Purple, Mighty Ruler, Flame Ruler, and Battle Ruler. And then above that is Fujin, Raijin, Kishin, and Bushin. That's what you're talking about, right? Well, I can at least give you some info about blue ranks. Yeah, you take care, Mel. So I don't want to. I'm not a professional, and I'm not a instructor either. So all I can say is, without making you change your mind on anything, you've got your own battle style on how you play. And if things are working for you, then you'll get it to work. You need to break out of Flame Ruler first. I don't know if it's just you're using heat too much, though. And I'm definitely not the one who can get you out of that rank, okay? I am not that type of person. I know what people need to do to get out of ranks, and there's plenty of YouTube videos on how to do that. And there are all of those things that they say, one or many of those things will help you get better. But yeah, I can't give you that instructive. But what I do know is that the person that I watched is stuck in Bushin. And to go from Bushin to Tekken King was absolutely very difficult. If the average Tekken base is in red ranks, and then you're into the purple ranks, yeah, you're fighting some strong people. And I don't know the actual rules of this Tekken 8 update that they got going on, but you're fighting against certain brackets of people. Your number, your power matters. Your power actually matters. And I don't know what rank it is that you actually start fighting the stronger people. When you're gonna start fighting people like Arzon Ash, and when you start fighting people like Fergus and them. I don't know what rank you need to be to start fighting them, but I won't have to worry about them down in red ranks. I don't have to worry about them. I'm not going to fight them. I'm not going to get randomly matched up against them. So Tekken 8 fixed that online ranking system that way. I just don't know what numbers and what ranks are affected. But there's always ways to improve. There are plenty of YouTube videos. I'm not at that point. You're not there yet either? Okay. Maybe it is Tekken King and above, or Tekken God and above, where you have to start fighting people like that. I think it'd be really cool to fight them, but just know that I'm not going to win. Absolutely know that there was no chance. I'd be happy to get one hit on them, and I would be happy with that. But yeah, I would want to fight them. They're incredible, and they're incredible for all the work, dedication, years they put into it. And again, some of them are thinkers, obsessive about things, and they gotta know those frames, and they want to learn it, right? Is it Bushin? Bushin and above. Oh, that's why Bushin's so hard then. The reason Bushin is so hard is because if you have to fight them to get to Tekken God, oh, that's why. No wonder that rank is so hard to get out of. If it's Bushin, like, that's why. That's so unfortunate. I would love to see if I could climb out a red rank. I would love to see if I could do that. With my Elisa, before she gets nerfed. Any more than she has already. Not in your games, but yeah, anyway. Well, we'll see. Again, I really hope to get back into Tekken 8 fighting online. And we'll see how far I can go. Really, how far the casual can go. Yeah. Yes, Elisa nerfs. she still functions. In a high level bracket, she still functions. In a low level bracket, it doesn't really hurt me that much. I do miss this doing 15 damage, not 12. But that's really about it. The chip damage going down only on this move. The chip damage going down doesn't hurt me too much. And this move I don't do that much anyway. But that being negative 12 is a big problem for high level stuff, but yeah, she still works. Everyone's saying they're gonna drop Dragunov because of the nerfs. That's, again, I don't know Dragunov enough to be like, to me that sounds way too crazy. As in, like, you're just gonna drop him just because of those nerfs? Really? Just because he isn't the strongest character, you're just gonna drop him? And then I'm like, right, but you're supposed to play Tekken in that bracket to win. You're going to tournaments and you spend money to get there and time. It takes a lot to learn. Again, I'll never be in that mentality. So it's always gonna shock me when I hear that. But then I'm like, oh yeah, right, I've listened to them. I've listened to them speak and I understand now. The Dragunov frequency is already dropped. Yeah, again, and that's crazy because he's still like, isn't he not still top 3 character? Maybe Nina and Yoshi is stronger now. But to just drop him because of that? Really? Yeah, again, to me it sounds crazy, but if you want to win in a tournament, you pick the strongest character that you can play as. And it was Dragunov, and now it's not. Well. Again. I've fought a few Dragunovs and won. In my bracket. Again, they were fine. But that running up kick and that other kick that they did, and then that double hammer attack, and then whatever else he did, that's the only moves I've seen Dragunov do in a tournament, and it wasn't exciting, but I understand. You think Fang is gonna go back to number 1 again? Because Fang was all over Tekken 7. He was. And that also was another character I never found fun to watch. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna go up, but as of right now, it's still Nina and Yoshi, Dragunov, King, Alisa, La, Jin. Yes, yeah, them. Off the top of my head, by the way. They're still up there. Now again, Jin is still really hard to play compared to other characters. Fang is Harada's, yeah, but Harada's not gonna give Fang a bunch of crazy moves just to put him in the top bracket so Harada can win. Right? That's not gonna happen. But yeah, I know Fang, Harada did play as Fang, but he also play as, did he not also have Heihachi now? And whatever else? Again, have you fought him in the whatchamacallit? You can, I think he uses Heihachi when you fight him again. In the arcade battle online mode thingy, that thingy. Yeah, when you fight Harada there, he's fighting with Heihachi. I think. I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, anyway. But yeah. Oh boy. In a tournament setting, we're gonna see some stuff happening in my world. I'm looking forward to the first fight night I have with my viewers. And I'm curious to see if I can at least catch up to Flowers' rank. Flowers is where? Ruler rank. Yeah, they're 5 ranks above me. Yeah, I got a long ways to go to catch up to Flowers. A long ways to go. Flowers is using Jin. But yeah. I don't want to see Fang again. I don't want to see Fang, and I don't want to see... Who else was there? Again, Noctis was all the DLC characters made no sense, so I'm skipping all of them. But it was Akuma and Fang only. I only remember seeing those two, and I'm like, oh man. It would be so cool if someone could bring in a Steve and just like win. And again, somebody did bring in a Kuma and won a tournament. That was incredible. In Tekken 7, that was incredible. Yeah, the amount of work had to put in though for that. Just know that wherever you are, whatever ranking you are, whatever tier you are, I still hope you can find ways to enjoy this game. Take breaks when you need to and have to. And oh my goodness, that was another topic. I'm so glad my brain remembered. But you have Elisa, Paul, Reina, and a Steve. That's a lot of characters to try to remember. Good if you can do it. I'm not gonna go that route. I got Elisa. I'll focus on every single move Elisa has and know every single punish and every single distance I need to be to hit you perfectly at all times. I was just off, wasn't I? Oh, but he blocks it. Right. He's on block all. If he was on block, standing block, I would have got him. Unblockable, right? Like, I played Elisa so much I want to get to that point and stay on that point. That was unblockable. Jin is blocking all highs. There's no trickery there. That's just unblockable because I know the perfect distance. A large percent of the time. Even while in a real match, I got a lot of people with that. But, yeah, having that many characters is great. So, Lisa's used the most. Paul is probably... I mean, Paul is way too strong in my world. But in a tournament setting, Paul is not ever going to be used. Like, you'll never see Paul in a tournament. Now, Reina is like, what, the second strongest Mishima? I think she is. I think it's Jin, Reina, then Kazuya Heihachi? And then Devil Jin. That's the ranking of a professional, of course. But yeah, your Reina was the original before nerfs. I'm trying to remember Reina nerfs. I don't remember Reina nerfs at all. Wow. And King as a backup as well? Yeah, no way. And then you're trying to remember Elisa, Paul, Reina, Steve, and King? Yeah, your brain's gonna get turned to scrambled eggs, man. There's no way to remember all the King things unless you're fighting like a professional. My bad. You actually could very well be very high tier. And you only have your 10 to 15 moves and that's all you're ever going to use. Then you're probably fine. You never mind. You probably are fine if all your characters only do 15 moves. And again, I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just that those are the moves you use as that character to win in tournaments. There are select moves you will be using all the time. And you will not be throwing out stupidly dangerous things in a tournament. I've never seen a single one of those moves ever thrown in Tekken 7 or 8 in a tournament. Ever. From Elisa, main. You drop the Steve thingies? I mean, yeah, Steve needs to... You need to be playing Steve a lot more if you want to get good with Steve. Because he has stances. And King now is a whole lot easier to play. And a whole lot stronger. My goodness, King has moved from... I don't even remember what tier he was in Tekken 7. But now he's top 5? Is it, again, not in order, but it literally was Dragunov, Nina, Yoshi, King, and Elisa. Right? That, and kind of in order, but not really. But it's them. So you ended up not playing Tekken 7 at all, so that's fine and interesting. You played 6 and then 8. I did 7 first, was like, nah, whatever, I'm not a fighter. And then I went through all of the Tekkens. And then I played more Tekken 7, and now here I'm in Tekken 8. And I'm, yeah, all in all, I really am enjoying Tekken 8 more. Again, I like Tekken 5 and 6 a lot. And Tekken Tag Tournament. But again, I only did story. I did story stuff. I played around with my character when I had her finally. It was Asuka. I would love to go through Tekken 6 again and play as Alisa and see the differences. But yeah, I don't want to go back to Tekken 7. Another talk. I forgot about the other topic I had, and now I remember another one of going back to older games. Because you're not enjoying Tekken 8, you're gonna go back to Tekken 7, and you are going to feel a difference. You're gonna notice a difference. I did it from the Tekken beta and the demo, and I went back to Tekken 7, and I couldn't play the game. The Tekken King respawn? Are you talking about how King won and an Armor King, and then Armor King got killed, and then Armor King had like a twin brother basically? Or are you talking about something else? Either way, yeah. Anyway, there's a whole lot. You lost the Tekken 6. Oh, I mean, you can get it digitally and stuff now too, can't you? Yeah, and I think that game is not that expensive. I think I bought it so I could play it, so I think it's not too expensive. At least where I live, somewhere in the world. But yeah, I lose my turn if that's blocked. Oh, yeah, I keep messing that one up. You just saw King exist in Tekken 8. But yeah, King was there in Tekken 6, 7, and 8. King has never left. I think King has been there the whole time. You just missed him at some point, okay. At least me going through all the Tekkens, I seen him there always, but yeah, okay, I see. Where was I at? Oh man, I wish I remembered that topic. There was something that I saw, and it made me remember another topic I wanted to talk about, and now I forgot it again. Yeah, it's gone. It wasn't playing as a bunch of characters. It wasn't about the Steve and the Fang stuff. Oh man. Characters rising up through the thing and Reyna's nerf. Like, I don't remember what I should have wrote it down. Goodness, I had something else that was in all of the topic stuff. It's gone now. Forever. Quick fix protocol? Yeah, I don't have rage and I don't want to use it. Was that the one that I missed in my guide? Remember my guide? I missed one of these really important punches? Because I think it was like a 1 punch and then a 1-2. And then I like moved on. Yeah, I went to this and then I went to this, but I missed 1-1. Yeah, I think it is, okay. That's too slow. -5. I gotta remember, there's that down one thing I gotta remember again too. I love to be able to fight, remember some things, make some comments on me fighting, and then also remember my topics that I watched the video of, and now the fact that I had something and I didn't say it, now it's gone, sucks so badly. Oh man, and I don't know. Oh, please tell me that was just Twitch and not anything else. Okay, I think it was just Twitch that broke. Oh boy, yeah, I've had internet things, so I'm like, when that Twitch broke, I'm like, oh no. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, I really want to remember what I was thinking about. It bugs me a little now. Why did I even hint it in my video and I could talk about it? No, it's just gone. Tekken 8. It definitely had something to do with Tekken 8. Yeah, it's gone. It's officially gone. Who am I kidding? Again, it's safe, but too many highs, too dangerous. I can't believe that's 91 damage. That baffles me that that's that strong. Yeah. Oh man, I'm trying to rack my brain over what it was that I wanted to say when I'm like, oh, I remember something. Yeah, I'll just pretend that I got over it, and I'll talk like I'm back to my Tekken 8 talk where I want to play Tekken 8 more. Not to give away all my weaknesses, but I do gotta learn more backdashing stuff. I kind of got a little bit of it, but I don't have it all. And if I want to get really strong in Tekken 8, I need to start learning matchup when to sidestep. Because I'm not going to be able to beat Jin if I constantly block and I constantly backdash. If I don't duck those electrics and I don't sidestep some of his stuff, I'm going to be really in trouble. Curious if you fight me, you'll be facing that damage. Oh, well, that sounds dangerous as well. That type of... Well, Jin's got very high damage, am I correct? Jin can do 90-something as well. Again, that was my forced combo, right? There are other moves I have. $93. I can break 100. Are you absolutely joking me? How did I drop that combo? There's 100 damage, but yeah. Paul's gonna be a problem. Jin's more of a problem, but Paul with that 50-50, I'm not a fan of being Paul running up and I'm like, oh, are you gonna go low, are you gonna go mid every single time? Again, Paul would be unfun to fight against if all you're doing is sway 1 or sway 2, whatever it is. And then whatever trippy down 4 into whatever. Or something, or punch trip 1+2. Whatever he has. Again, I'm definitely not a fan of Paul's running up to here and now I'm in trouble. Because it's 50-50 every time. I don't want to fight a Paul that does 50-50 every time. So yeah, not a fan of fighting Paul. Again, Flowers was Paul in Tekken 7. And never been a fan of fighting against him now. And Flowers didn't do 50-50 every single second. So yeah. Paul, Elisa, and Reina. Reina's kind of cool. I kind of like how they made her to be such a aggressive, oppressive fighter. And it fits so well in Tekken 8 for those who like that style. Like, it's great. And I gotta learn what people are doing as Elisa, because I'm clearly not playing Elisa to make people want to rage quit. Right? But yeah, I don't want to fight Jin. I don't want to fight any of the S+ characters. I really don't. And yeah, Reina's personality is interesting. She does the very serious talk, and then she just snaps back into nice schoolgirl voice. It's just like, what's going on with you, Reina? And we already know what happens in the story. She already has her own devil form as well, so crazy stuff's gonna happen in Tekken 9 as well. Like, looking forward to the story again. All these that make players rage quit on... Yeah, again, Paul has that ability to make people rage quit. And again, my Elisa made people rage quit too, but I know I didn't do things to make them rage quit. I just won with my Elisa. But I didn't go into chainsaws and buzz the whole round. I didn't. That's not what I do. I don't go into chainsaw every second I can and just delete your health bar and then just do a grab or something and then there it goes. And Lee, it's Law that I'm worried about. But Lee again, it's a matchup knowledge. And again, I don't have any matchup knowledge, but Lee's, I hear people talk about him, but I don't hear people talking about him as bad as Elisa and Law and Jin and King. And Brian is a problem, apparently. Brian's a huge problem. Xiao Yu is a problem. Like, I'm hearing them. I'm hearing about them. Lee is not on that radar that I hear about. But can Lee win and kick your butt? Yes, absolutely. Every character can do that. Again, I'm gonna stand behind this 100%. In my bracket, every character can beat you. I am describing a lot of your Elisa strategies. Well, now they know. I mean, Tekken 8 again. This is out of nowhere, and I have nothing to do with the discussion I was planning on talking about. But Tekken 8 has done such a great job at giving me a chance to figure out what people are doing. Right? I did not have any of this information in Tekken 7. Lee can, but Lee's more prone. Lee's are more prone to rage quitting. Really? Again, I haven't run into any Lees that rage quit. Yeah, I haven't. I ran into a bunch of Laws that like lost and left the second round, and I fought against a Law that won the first round, and I was like, okay, I kind of got what you're doing, and then they left, and I didn't have even a chance to fight them again. And I'm like, what's that about? They didn't rage quit. They didn't quit the game. They just didn't. They didn't fight me again. That happened a bunch with Laws. Don't know what that's about. Again, I don't get online personalities and I don't get anger and rage quit. I don't have it, so I don't get it. But it happens. There are still pluggers out there. People will still plug. Oh, but are they plugging? Or do they just not rematch you? Do they not do the next round? Because yeah, if they're plugging, like eventually you're gonna get caught and in trouble again, so be careful. I think that ban is still in effect. I gotta learn how to do that dash more. The reason why I'm not dashing so much is because there's other combos I was learning. The heat combos, you can't dash that much. Plugging and one and done, yeah, so one and done is a problem. Again, there's no rule, there's no actual rule to just fight somebody once and leave. But the community of Tekken says, like, yes, do the rage match. Do the next match. You said rage as I was talking. You typed in I don't rage quit and I read that as I was talking. Do the next match. Rematch. Even if you win or lose, rematch anyway. Because you're going to learn. If you lost and then you do that rematch again, you're going to learn from it. You will. Unless you're not there to learn and you're just there to be, you know, you're in a bad state. But as the ones that I watched the videos said, like, yeah, rematch. Get back in there again. Figure out their plan. Oh, I think I remembered. I think I remembered what I want to talk about. I haven't mentioned this video that in this episode yet. This video of another very strong Tekken player who's talking about how to enact your game plan. When to be aggressive and how to learn and study against your opponent. And he did it all live. He was like in the middle of a match going like, listen, I'm testing this move out. I'm hitting him, and I grab. Oh, and he didn't break a grab. Okay, I'll try it again. I'll hit him a couple more times to see if he grabs. If he breaks the grab, great. And the character didn't. So I was like, okay, good. In the back of my brain now, I already have that he can't get rid of out of grabs. And he learns that like right away. It's like, how do you learn? You got to learn it a certain way. Tekken 8 and well, Tekken all fighting games across the board, you got to learn a certain way. You got to learn your opponent. Is your opponent a blocker? Are they also super aggressive? Do they button mash when they're under pressure? Can they get out of a grab? How do they get up? Do they always get up with a 4? You know what I mean? I fought a person who always got up with a 4. No, they got up with a 3. They did the low. It was a Brian. Brian always got up with a low. And what did I do to that Brian when I ran up to him and he got up? He did the low and I did this. I hopped over his low and got him and killed him. Took the round. Now, this takes time. You're not just going to go online and just try to read your opponent, because they're human as well. They're also trying to figure you out as well, I would hope. And then if what they're doing is not working, they're going to change it up as well. But humans are, you know, they may do stuff as a tendency, as a thing they keep doing over and over, and they may not even realize it. No one is a complete perfect robot that refreshes everything and gets it all through. You have a bug where sometimes the game doesn't let you meet? Yes. I feel like that may have happened to me as well. Not me, but to me as well. I've seen people fight me and just leave. And that could very well be a bug. I had a bug where I won a match, I went back to the training mode, and then I never got a match ever again. All the matches disappeared from the world. And I was just in training mode waiting for a match and I never got one. You know what I mean? So that happened to me as well, but yeah, that could happen. But the Tekken, again, I'll repeat myself on this one. Tekken 8 is a knowledge check game. You really have to know your knowledge of the characters, your character and your opponent. And if you want to improve, you are going to have to learn how to fight against your opponent and learn what they do kind of quickly. You got to be pretty adaptive. And you got to learn if they always fall for your game, your trap setups and stuff. You can run your traps all the ways up to Bushin. You really can. You really can run your trap setups all the ways to Bushin. You can still run your 50-50 stuff all the ways up to Bushin and get to Tekken God. You can. Because I actually watched the video of someone doing it. So yeah. Knowing the thing I want to learn the most is matchup knowledge. What in the world can Jin do when he does his forward 2 punch, forward hold forward 2, or forward hold forward 2? I don't know, but one of those 2 buttons is it. It probably doesn't have any homing, so I could probably sidestep it, but I'll probably get hit with it and I'll block it. How is it plus? Is it negative? I don't know. Again, I can't remember every single character's move. So, but I would love to know the knowledge. I would love to know the matchup knowledge. I would love to know what people are doing and then what frames they are, so that I can make a quick battle plan against them. And I haven't had the time. What I've been doing with my Tekken 8 time is watching videos, seeing where Tekken 8 is right now, and then watching a few tournaments of people who I like to watch and see how they're doing. One of them is with my Elisa main, and I just loved how they won that tournament again, and I love that, so I watched that. So that, but if I want to get, which I'm assuming I'm going to be locked into red ranks very soon, unless for some reason that update with Tekken 8 makes it a whole lot easier for me to start fighting against people with my power, then yeah, I might be able to start winning again. But if I get locked out, I need to start learning matchup, and that's why I haven't done a fighting Tekken 8 episode in a while. And again, I can't learn every move, but there are main moves that everyone uses that I should learn against, and then have a complete cheat sheet so I can look at it when I'm fighting, scroll down to Jin, and just have like 20-30 moves, or even less hopefully, that people are doing, that I can just go, oh, that's -14, good. Right? I would love to be able to pull that off at some point. Again, it sounds like a lot of work for me if I have to do it from scratch. If there's a video out there on YouTube, I haven't watched it yet. I haven't searched for it yet. That's what I want. I want knowledge. I want to know the knowledge stuff against everybody. They're gonna fight against everybody. That's a good. I'm gonna use my brain. I don't know how much I'm gonna get right. Oh, I could go to quick slick. This will be even better. Okay. I know I fought against an Elisa. I don't think I fought against an Asuka so far. From the beginner ranks to red ranks, I don't think I fought an Asuka. No Asukas from beginner to red. Now again, when I did this was back when the ranks were a little bit messed up, where I was able to fight some really, really strong people when I shouldn't have been fighting them. They were way too strong for me to be fighting. Now somehow I won, but they were way stronger than me. My power was nowhere. Some of them had almost double my power. And that's like, what? Yeah, so I think this time around maybe, but I don't think I fought Asuka. Yes, I fought you. I fought a few of them. I fought a very strong Brian and somehow won. I did fight a Claudio. I did fight one Devil Jin, I think. I did fight against a very weak, as in like early, like me. They were teal ranked, the second Dan color ranks. One of those, strategist, tactician, whatever one of those ranks are. I fought a Dragunov at that point and I won. Soundly, because that Dragunov was learning the game. Beginner. Asuka is scarier than she looks. She's quite a... Yes, I know Asuka because I played Tekken 7. She was my main in Tekken 7. But she was meant to be defensive counter hit. And now she's lost her counter hits in Tekken 8. And now she's defensive aggressive. And it kind of doesn't work. And it kind of works. But you'll never see her in a tournament. You'll never see Asuka in a tournament. It's not going to happen. Unless someone wants to try really hard to win. When you could just pick somebody so much more easier to win with. But yeah, I know she's strong because I played as her. And yes, I could do 90 something damage off of a can as well. I can do that combo. I made it up in the closed beta. I made up a Asuka combo in the closed beta. And I see people using that combo when I see people use Asuka when I watched a long time ago. I haven't watched a single Asuka video since I dropped her. But when I did watch her and I did see people playing her, I saw my combo. I'm like, yes, yes, that combo does work because Asuka has that up forward 3, and I loved it. Everyone else was a punch. Asuka could do up forward 3 in the middle, and I was like, wow, yeah, that was me. Did I fight a Fang online? I say no, I don't think I did. Okay, online now. Beat S, welcome, hi, to the Tekken discussion and opinions, which we've all talked about an hour ago. for almost 2 hours. I don't think I fought a single Fang online. I really don't think I did. I know I fought a Lars in Tekken 7. Did I fight one in Tekken 8? My brain is saying no, but if I did, I fought the Lars and I won. Yeah, but I don't think I did. I haven't fought a single bear, neither Kuma nor Panda. I did fight a king, but it wasn't a king who grabbed, so I won. Again, I don't know a king grab out of any other grab. And that's a knowledge I want to learn, because king is going to be more predominant the higher I go. But welcome and hi, what's up indeed? Well, welcome to me chatting. I'm doing a bit here where I want to test my brain to see how close I am on people who I fought. But that would require everybody knowing everything I did or having to watch the video back. But I fought a king, and yes, I beat that king, but they weren't grabbing. They weren't using king as king. I did fight a bunch of Kazuyas actually on my way up to the red ranks. So, and I won against all of them except one, I think. Maybe did one of them beat me, or did I beat all of them? There were some strong Kazuyas though. I did fight a June. I'm pretty sure I won against that June. And if I did, was it like my last time I fought? Yeah, if I lost against June, it was because it was the last time I fought, and I was at that point. I fought one Jin. I think I won. I think it came out 3-2. Yeah, or yeah, I won, I lost, and I won. So that. Okay, the kings do get stronger, right? There's going to be a lot of kings. They're going to get stronger. Yes, I know they are. The moment we move up and I start fighting Alisas, Brian's, Claudio's, Dragonov's, Fangs, Harangues, Jins, Kings, Laws, Lilies, Ninas, Reinas, more stronger Reinas, more stronger Victors. If I start running into these Xiaoyus, Yoshimitsus, I'm going to start really losing really quickly against them. They're going to be really strong. They are strong characters and they're going to be really strong against me. So yeah, I got a lot to learn. But yeah, again, the higher up you go there, all of them are going to get better. And yeah, it's not just going to be me running my game on them all. I don't think I fought a single Jack. 0 Jacks. I fought against a very strong Harangue. And I somehow won? And did I lose against another one, or did I win against both of them? Again, I'm getting my Harangues and Steves mixed up in those online fights, but I know I fought against a real strong one, and I somehow won against that one. Yeah, don't ask me. I was in good form. I definitely wasn't in top form, but I was in good form and I won. Fought against a bunch of laws. One was way too strong for me to fight against. I lost against that one. And I think I won against other laws that were my rank and my level. So yeah, but laws so strong. If I fought against Aaliyah, I only fought against 1, but I'm leaning towards 0 or 1. Yeah, it's either 0 or 1 for Lee, don't know. I fought against 0 Leos. 0. Absolutely none of them I've seen on my way up to red rank. I fought a few Leroys at this point. I think I won against all of them. My win is surprisingly high, isn't it? The losses were all against robots. I fought a very strong Law. And I fought a very strong... Was it Lily that I lost against? Again, I don't know Lily's matchup, but it was close, but I still lost, so I got a loss against Lily. And I feel like I lost against either a Kazuya or somebody else. But yeah, I've got a decent amount of wins for a casual. But yeah, a bunch of Leroys. I fought 1 Lily. I fought... Oh, I may have skipped Elisa, but I fought a few Elisas as well. Did I fight against a Nina? My brain is thinking that I did, but I don't recall the fight. If I fought against a Nina, I feel like I won. But I don't remember the fight, so I'm almost leaning towards 0 Ninas as well. Because that's going to be a horrible hard matchup once Nina knows the actual proper fighting way of Nina is going to be brutal to fight against that. Did I fight against a Nina? I think I know where my brain is going. I fought against Nina in the second story as Eddie. I think that's the fight. It wasn't online. I don't think I fought a single online Nina. I think that's what my brain's remembering, that I did fight her in Tekken 8, but it was the story and not online. That's what I think my brain's saying now. No pandas. No Paul. I didn't run into any Pauls on my way to red ranks. Again, I know when I did fight online, the online was still a little wonky, but I don't think I fought any Pauls on my way up to red ranks when the thing was... Now, when we go back to fight online, it's going to be very different, and we'll see who we get. And again, I'm fighting into like the North Americas area, so depending on how many people are popular there. I fought against a lot of robot Zafinas. Yes, all of the Zafinas and Victors, I believe, were robots. And the only Victor that I think wasn't a robot, I beat that Victor, correct? Am I correct in thinking that? I think one of them wasn't a robot. They were my rank. I think it was a Victor, and I won. But every Victor and Zafina robot I lost against. I cannot fight a robot. I can't learn from you when you're doing everything perfectly and auto block everything. I fought against 1 Yoshi. And I won the first round, and they left. They left at whatever reason, whether something happened or they left. I defeated 1 round against Yoshi, and they left. But I did fight against 1 and 1 until they left. I don't think I fought against a single Xiaoyu online. I really don't think I did. My brain's saying I don't remember any Xiaoyus. Bunch of Victors. Very popular character. Yes, of course I did. A bunch of them were robots, though. I did fight against at least 2 Steves. At least 2 Steves. I fought against a very strong one and then one not as strong as that one, like shortly after. It was like Harangue. I fought a very strong Harangue and then like one not very strong shortly after as well. If I'm getting that correct. And I think I still won, or one of those two. One of them I lost against though. Or was it 2 strong harangues and I won against one and lost against the other? It was something along those lines. I don't think I fought against a single Shaheen. Again, Shaheen's a problem because he has a slide. Any characters with slides are a problem for me, because at any time they get to slide. Now again, it's very unsafe for them if you can block it, but I'm not thinking about slides. Law, Shaheen, whoever else has slides like that are a problem. I fought against a bunch of Reynas. I think I won against almost all of them. And I don't know if I fought a strong Reyna yet. Again, Reyna has a lot of 4 or 5 hit kicks that I don't even know about. And I got hit by almost every single one of them. And I don't know how many plus frames she is when she runs at me and kicks, but I know she's in plus frames, but I don't know when it's my turn. But I still somehow won? Yeah, I somehow won against a character I had no idea what I was doing. And I fought against one, I will say strong Raven, but they kept doing the same move over and over again until I won. Did I eventually figure it out? Again, it was so weird to see it, but I know I fought against at least one Raven. I hope I won against him. Now I'm curious. Now I am curious. I know most of my matchups are gone. Let's go like this. All of these are me going from my ranking to going online. This is all the stuff. I'm glad it's still here, but I can't watch these replays. So my first one, let's go to win. I fought against a strategist Law, won 3-1. Then I fought a Reyna, went 3-0. So he left right away. I beat him once, he left. Then I fought a Reyna, won 3-0 and 3-0. Wow. Then I fought. Oh no, that's Flowers. Storm? That's Flowers. I don't know why. When did I fight against Flowers? And why was Flowers Alisa and not? This was me trying to get my ghost thingy from Flowers and give Flowers mine? I thought I fought against Flowers' Jin though. I don't know why it shows Alisa there. That's really weird. That's throwing me off. Anyway, 3-2 against that Dragunov. Was that Dragunov also using, what's that mode? You hit a button and then it does all the buttons on the side of the screen for you. You just have to hit one button and you can do a big combo. Whatever mode that is. I think this Dragunov was using that mode. So I won against them and then they left. And then this is a robot. This is an absolute robot. I somehow got around because I did something that, but I won. But then this is an absolute robot. No one is that good at a warrior rank. No one is this good at Tekken God rank. So yeah, robot. I lost. That's my first actual loss. Fighting robots where I lose everybody. I fought a bear. Did I say I didn't fight any bears? I think I said I didn't fight against any bears, and I did fight a bear. I fought a bear and won. Oh, did I say I fought a bear? I don't think I did. I think I said I didn't fight any bears. But I did fight a bear. Oh, I was wrong there, everybody. But I won 3-1, 3-0. Again, I am doing very well for a casual. I won. I lost. But I almost won every single round. I just lost near the end with that silly thing. And then I won. But I had to figure out that every time he turned his back, he did a low thingy. And he kept flying at me with a knee, but I didn't realize it was unsafe. And he kept doing another move, and it was unsafe. I didn't know the whole time I was fighting that it was unsafe, because you can't, I don't know the matchup. I could have won had I known, had I had somebody in my ear saying, that's unsafe, it's negative this. I would have won. I would have won this one, and then we wouldn't have had three matches. Yeah, right? So you're saying the warrior could have either been a Smurf or a veteran of a different Tekken character main, you mean? But yeah, anyway, this was, again, I don't know matchups. The fact that I'm winning and I don't know your matchup is already a testament. Again, you could probably say, oh, but Lisa's so strong. She's the top S+ character. I'm not using my Elisa that way. For those who watched me fight, I'm not using Elisa on how she's S+. There's no way I'm using her that way. A king that didn't grab. I do remember fighting against you. 3-0, 3-0. If he would have grabbed at all, I would have lost. I don't know grabs. And all of King's grabs are the same looking thing. I just know that when he goes into a thingy, it's a 1 break, and if he does another thingy, it's a 2 break, and if he does this, it's a 1+2 break, but I don't know what it is. Yoshi. This is the one where I defeated Yoshi 1 round and he left? Yep, I'm correct. A warrior Reina. While I'm a ranger, here I am fighting warriors and stuff. And their power, I'm 28,000, they're 53,000. Again, I'm fighting some ridiculously strong people. Right? They're way higher ranked than me. I should not be fighting them. Anyway, I won. 3-0-3-1. This is, I don't know if this was a robot, but every single thing was done very well. And every time they hit me with something, it was a perfect full combo. Most non-standard King's grabs are 1+2 or 2. Yeah, I don't know what... I don't think there's any non... I've never ran into a non-standard King. This was the only non-standard one because they didn't grab at all, but I don't know King. And I don't know. I'd have to fight them and find out if it's 1+2 or 2. But I'd rather learn instead of getting blown up by a grab that I don't know. I'd rather learn. But I think this might be a robot. Because everything was perfect. Not a single thing was dropped. Now again, I could win a round, but when they won, it was practically perfects every time. I don't know, but seemed like a robot. A little too perfect. And they're the same rank as me, but they were that perfect? Yeah, no, I really think a robot, but if they were human, wow. They should not be there. They're Tekken God Supreme, but they were going up their ranks for some reason. Another warrior Reina 3-1 3-0-3-0. Is this was Twizzy? This was Elisa that said yes. I fought a few of them. I fought this wacky Elisa, absolute wacky. Pretty strong, 67. What the what? 70s. Whoa. How did I beat you? How do you have so much power? That I don't believe this number. 77707. There's no way I defeated a Dragunov that strong. If you want me to try King versus you, I could. Yeah, I'll pass. I'm not here to learn right now. I'm here to talk. And I'm here to be amazed that I defeated a 77,000 Dragunov and they left. And then I fight the 67,000 Elisa that was so wacky. I didn't know what they were going to do next. But I won. And then I got their pattern and then I won 3-0. I just win then. Again, I have something that allows me to figure out people. But I don't know what they're doing when they attack me with something. I don't know what their pluses, I don't know what their frames are. So the fact that I'm winning is shocking. The fact that I can learn against your patterns is good. But yeah, not having the matchup knowledge is scary. This was a very strong law. And I think they won and they left. They won and left. And I'm like, I would have liked to have rematched you. I don't know what my power is. I'm curious to see what my power is too. Was this the strong Lily? Because I actually won, and then I lost, and then I lost. This was the Lily that was really strong. Again, they were probably doing things that were very unsafe, and I didn't know about it. I lost because I just didn't quite know what they were doing, and if I had the knowledge, I probably could have solidified this. And the fact that I got destroyed when they started running their stuff, and then I kind of got 2-3, it's like, yeah, imagine if I would have known what I was doing. But yeah, again, no credit, no like put down. They were very strong. To me, they were a very strong Lily. And then we fought against Ronnie, who I think that was a normal law. I think I won and I won. Yeah, that was a normal law. I remember you. And then I fought against Harada to practice, and then we skipped that. And then we go to Dominator Kazuya. 82,000 Kazuya? The what? And I won? And then I won again. Wow. Again, they got closer and closer. This was it. This was the normal. This was a normal, proper ranked. Leroy? No, not Leroy. Victor. Thank you. Thank you, brain. Victor. This was a normal ranked Victor, not a robot. So I won against you. And you left right away. I beat you and you left. But that was a normal human. The lowest rank of any of my characters now is a Dominator. So you just start off at Dominator. That's crazy. I don't know what my lowest ranks are. Can I actually see my characters and see what rank they are? Because that would be... I'm curious to see too. Again, another Leroy. I think... Was this one the actual strong one? I think this one was the stronger Leroy that I fought. But 3-1, 3-1. But I think this one might have had a lot of sidesteps and stuff they were doing, but they sidestepped too much, and I'm like, is this the one? I'm hoping I'm right. Again, I watched some of these videos back on some of my other episodes. I can't watch these now because they're at the 1.7 patch, and all of these videos I can't watch. But I know I watched them and saved them on a video before, so we can see them again. But I feel like that one was a stronger Leroy. There's my Claudio, my one Claudio, a very strong Claudio, 85,000 strong. You can, but just know that I'm not playing Tekken 8 that often, and know that if I do a fight night, you probably might miss me. And we're just casuals. We're not as strong as you. You would have no fun fighting us when we are super weak. Unless you enjoy beating up weak people, which I'd rather not do that. Or for some reason you could find fun playing against people like us. We're just beginners learning the game. I assume most people want to fight equally strong people and overcome that challenge. So just know that we're not strong. I made it to red rank. And that's not impressive. That's not impressive. It's really not. I'm happy with it because I'm a casual. It's up to you if you want to add me. Be my guest. It's Heaven's Army. That's who I am. The gold wings logo is there. Like, that's me. I won't stop you from adding me, but just don't think that a fight night's gonna be fun for you. When we're throwing out like crazy super moves. Superhero moves, and we're just gonna lose to you if you just block it. The fact that I beat this Claudio, though, the fact that I'm winning against these people, there's an irony to this. I'm a beginner, but I've put in a lot of effort. If you're not a beginner if you're way past red ranks. You're gonna have to admit at some point that if you're in the purple or the blue ranks after that, right? You're no longer a beginner. The beginners are where I am, and then intermediate's kind of where I am too. So, if you made it that far, you're definitely way past intermediate. You're into the bracket where not too many people can get to. So, saying you put in a lot of effort, I believe you. Absolutely you put in some effort. But you're no longer a beginner, man. A beginner throws out -18 kicks over and over and over. And they don't know what a -18 means. That's what a beginner is. Right? And I'm pretty sure you know that you don't throw -18s over and over and over. -18 frame moves. Yeah, you put in 500 hours, I've put in 79. And most of them are like this. I'm talking, I'm not even playing the game. I'm just chatting and having a good time. So yeah, but yeah, you're way past beginner and you're way past intermediate. You're gonna have to admit that at some point. There's that devil Jin that I knew I fought. I think I'm gonna say in the next one that I go up, because I beat him 3-0. I say I beat him 3-1. I say he got a round on me. Yep, I do remember some of this stuff. But yeah, again, his power is 122. I don't know. Again, the power does mean stuff, right? A lot of the fact that I was a Street Fighter player in your past. Well, I mean, every moment is in your past. Especially right now, when you wrote that was in the past. And if you're gonna say anything else, that also happened when it happens in the past. So yeah, anyway, I know what you mean though. Resident Evil has made you better. Wow, your skills go all over the place. But yeah, I did not enjoy Street Fighter. I like the arcade mode, the World Tour. I absolutely love World Tour in Street Fighter. But that's it. I will never fight online or even try to get good in Street Fighter. I do not like side-scroll 2D fighting. Arcade fighting is not my style. I've learned very quickly. There's arcade fighters and then there's 3D fighters. There's all different kinds and I'm not an arcader. But yeah, anyway, the fact that I beat this really strong... I feel like somebody else was playing this character. Again, when stuff like this happens, my joke is that whoever played this character is a very strong Devil Jin, but one of their siblings or their parents turned on the game and went, what are they doing? And then they play their main and then they fight me. Because it's just like, there's no way you're that strong and I beat you. Because they didn't know at least a matchup at all. And to be that strong, 121,000? I don't even think I'm there with my ranking right yet. And again, I heard that you can get a lot of ranks by fighting online. Not the ranks, but the other online fights. And I can increase my stats. And I want to increase my stats that way. But then I feel like I'm cheating the system. Again, oh, I've meant to ask Mal that. I had Mal here and I forgot to ask him if he did a whole bunch of other online fights or was it all ranking? Because if he did other fights, his stats is higher than mine. Remember that joke that I showed you all? I think it was last episode. Yeah, I showed you how Mal is actually stronger than me, but he's lower rank. Yeah, his stats are better than mine, but he's lower rank. And Flowers is like, yeah, all you have to do is just fight the other online fights and you could go up easy stats. So I'm like, really? But yeah, again, I feel like somebody else was playing this character, not the actual Devil Jin main. Was this one here, I won against that law? And then I won against that law, so this one might... This one was like around my level. And I won. And then this was the strong Leroy. Or maybe not, I don't know. I feel like I remember fighting a strong... I remember fighting strong characters later on, and we're getting up to later on. We're now getting to the later on in my episodes. But 3-2 and then right to 3-0? What the what? I feel like the stronger Leroy was at the demolished building stage. Robot. Literally in the title, robot, everybody. I cannot win against a robot. Another Victor that was normal. My first June, and I took it 3-0. Assailant June. And then I took it again. This was a June that I was too high of a level. I think I was way stronger than this June, so that was an unfair fight for them. Again, the matchup stuff seems so unfair. They sent a 60,000 against a 70,000. An Azucena that I won against, and then I won again. And then another Reina, a 97,000 Ares Reina. She's the same rank as me, but her power is off the charts. And I won and I won. Yeah, what's happening? Again, if you watch me and you see this, you're like, what is happening? What is that? Are you cheating? Like, no, I really have my controller, PS5, in my hand. PS5 controller, I'm hitting up and down. There's no bot doing this. It's me. It really is me. And I'm like, how am I beating these people too? I know I put in 79 hours into this game as well. And I put in some time in Tekken 7. And I played as Elisa a few times in Tekken 7. So I put in the time. But yeah, like, I don't know. It seems impressive that I'm beating the robot. So when I realized that this was the robot, I left. I lost 3-0. I'm like, it's the robot again. Why am I fighting this robot? And I left. I lost the first match and I'm like, I'm not fighting a robot. So that was me leaving. Why lose like that? This was the strong Steve. I already can tell. This was a very, very strong Steve. The fact that I got the 3-2. The fact that I got the 3-2 and then I go 3-0 against this Steve? Say what? Or is this the strong one? No, because I remember fighting. And they rematched me because they almost had me. And then how in the world did I go like that? Again, the numbers seem crazy too, right? This was very strong. And then I go back the next match and I 3-0? And then this one was not as strong as this one, Steve. But the numbers are saying that he was the stronger one. I don't know if I'm getting my Steves wrong based upon the numbers. I feel like this one was stronger and this one wasn't as strong, but the numbers are saying he's stronger than him. I don't know. Is the Tekken power really accurate? The power is not off the charts. Mine is probably learning a pocket pick. Beating Resident Evil 8 boss? Rite of passage, huh? That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know if Tekken power really means exactly what you are online. This is how strong you are. Because again, the fact that I'm beating these 90, 100,000 power is crazy. I guess by how it's 3-2, this is a strong Kazuya. Because you won the next one. Oh, this had to have been a strong Kazuya, because they also ranked up to Vanquisher. Interesting, but yeah, no, this I'm going to have to say that this had to have been a very strong Kazuya, based upon 3-2, 2-3, 3-2. Yeah. But I won. I somehow won the set. This is an actual set. 3 rounds. Or 2 as a set. If I win, I won the set. If I lose, then whoever wins the set. And it was me. I won again, so I won the set. But that had to have been a strong Kazuya. And now we're back up to a Harong. And I feel the numbers are saying you're strong. My 3-0 and 3-0 says that you're not. Paul is already just stronger, huh? Based upon your ranks, right? And the rank that they are. Look at that, a normal Victor that's not a robot. I won and they left. This is another robot. Isn't this not a robot? Or wait, no. I think this might have been a human. This might have been a human because the fact that they hit me with this foolish stuff. 3-0, by the way. And I went back in and I fought them because I thought maybe they were human, and I did win. They left when I won. And I'm thinking this might be a robot, but it could also very well be a human. But they fought good enough to be a robot, but the fact that I beat them and then they left makes me think they're human. And then I fought a Jin, and I lost right away, and I'm like, oh my goodness, okay, we're fighting a Jin for the first time ever. This is my first Jin, and he beat me, and I'm like, I think I could take him. I remember saying I think I could take him, and I defeated him. And then we had to go back in again, and then I go 3-0! What the what? I would have never, if you would have said, before you go up there, Heavens, before you hit up, I'll give you $1 million if you can guess this correct. You know what I mean? If I could guess the next set. And even if you're like, by the way, you won. I'm like, okay, so it's either 3-1, 3-2, or 0, right? I'm like, I would have never guessed 3-0. I never would have won the $1 million. I would have never guessed this Jin that came out winning, and I slowly started figuring him out. I never would have guessed I would have won the next match 3-0. I never would have guessed it, ever. What a strong Jin number. And here's the strong Brian. I remember the stage. I remember the crazy snake edges. I remember the back sway counter hits that they did. Strong Brian. And I somehow won 2 matches in a row. Yeah, if I fought this Brian now, I feel like I would lose because I'm not at this level. Before you go, you send Jin there? What do you mean I send Jin there? They aren't strong until a certain point. I will, when I fight them at my casualness, I rank them by my strength, and they were strong to me. Are they really strong against a professional? No, but to me they're strong. Is this the one that was a fun one to fight, or was this a tough one? Was this another? This was another strong one, isn't it? But I won 3-1, they won 3-1, and then I won it back. And they ranked up to Garyu as well. We both... I hit Garyu, they got their win, got Garyu, and then I beat that Garyu. What is happening? You're trying to make a joke. Okay, good. Listen, I'm in the middle of trying to figure out these, and you're telling hilarious jokes? Not now! And then I fought Harada again to practice. Yeah, again, and I all I could do was watch this. Yeah, I don't want to watch this, but I can't watch any of these. Garyu is the first boss in difficulty, but it's not strong yet. Oh, okay. But yeah, we're here. We're here in Garyu. I'm happy to make it to Garyu Online. I can't believe I forgot about the panda. I think I guessed correctly on everybody else, but I guessed wrong on the panda. On Kuma, I didn't fight Kuma. And Kuma and Panda are 2 different characters this time. You like my dance music, dubsteppy, anime girl music? It matches my character so well, doesn't it? Except that part. Anyway, let's go back to practice. I wanted to see what I wanted to see my guesses, and I did pretty good. I forgot about Kuma. Forgot about Kuma. And I didn't see Xiao Yu, I didn't see Lee, I was correct. I didn't see any of these characters. And I didn't see Nina, I was correct. I didn't see Fang, I was correct. I didn't see Shaheen, I was correct. I didn't see Paul, I was correct. I didn't see Lars, I was correct again. Didn't see you, I was correct. Yeah, I was pretty accurate. So, again, if I were to fight Panda against Mal or Flowers, not using their mains, I would probably win. But I know in the meta, Panda is absolutely the lowest tier, non-existent character that no one will ever play. Okay, I understand why they say it now and why no one will... You'll never see Panda either in a tournament. Or you'll never see Panda anywhere. Unless you're trying to troll people online and you'll see them then. But in online tournaments, serious fighting, you won't see Panda. And yeah, I see it. You go for a significantly different motif than you release out. My music changes almost every episode, by the way. Yeah, my music has never been the same.
Alisa Boskonovich.
Boskonovich, not Boskonovich. I want them to fix her name in Tekken 9. Hey, even if they're saying it right, change it back to Boskonovich. It sounds so much cooler. She's a boss then. Okay, we fought on the asteroid that came up from underneath the ocean, which we send back at Heihachi so we can learn his super move. Oh yeah, it's all connected. This was the stage I fought Brian on. Fought a Leroy here. I fought Jin here. I don't think have I ever fought on this stage? I don't remember because it reminds me of the other stage. I fought Law here. I fought Reina here, yeah. Have I fought here? Don't remember fighting there. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. We might as well like round out my episode here. Oh, I am really late. Oh my goodness, my time. I'm off time because I've did 007 Legends tonight. I beat the game really quickly, and now I'm here in this mode, and I've just lost track of time. Okay, I'm gonna end my episode here. My bad that the discussion went way off the rails near the end, but hopefully you got at least caught up with me, and at least got my viewpoint, and hopefully you watch those videos that I hinted at. How do I see my characters online, and how do I see their ranks? Is it here? There, I got it. Everyone's cavalry. Yeah, everyone's cavalry. I have a 79 point something, so I have an 80% win rate. And again, all of my losses were against robots, and one was against a strong Lily, and one was against a strong Law, but I only lost one match, not the whole set, because they left. And I think I lost like another one or something else as well. But yeah. Need to get my friend code. What the what? You just can't add me on PlayStation Network? How does the one do that? You're at 54% now, huh? I never fought into Descent of Subconsciousness, and I did fight at Yakushima. Oh, okay. Again, my stats are so low. Again, if I fight online, I could get other stats, not the ranking. I'm not on PC. So how do I give you my friend code? Player name Tekken ID? I'm Heaven's Army. Can't you not just go on and search for Heaven's Army? Because I'm him. I have not fixed this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I like her sitting down. Very comfortable. Okay, so go back to the code. I'll save and exit so you can see the code. Zoom. Enhance profile. I'm actually at a 100,000 prowess. I actually made it up to the 100,000 power? I didn't realize that. Pause the video so you can copy and paste it. There you go. Pause the video so you can copy and paste it. Zoom and enhance. There you go. You got it, right? Good. you totally paused so you can see it. My main is streaming. Got it down. All right, there you go. Glad. What does main sub and sub 2 mean? Oh, how cute. I got all those stages as well? Well, I like the beach setting. I don't want to have another Elisa behind my Elisa. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go pick the beach. Sub 1, sub 2. Am I a casual fighter? Because I'm not a casual streamer. No casual streamer has ever streamed 3,467 days in a row. So I'm not a casual streamer. I'm definitely a casual fighter. What was the one that I unlocked off? It was this one. There it is. I got it. Save that. Cool. I forgot to do that. Yeah. Okay, cool. I actually have 100,000 Tekken power. I am like, wow, I don't know how I got that. I'm happy to get up there. All right, cool. Did I get any notifications from anyone sending me a friend? Nobody friend. Rival list. Alright, I gotta stop playing though. I realize how late it is and yeah. My life doesn't allow me to live stream later than this anymore. It sucks. Yeah, I plugged in my controller. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. I got at least a 2-hour episode out of this in a bit. You want to make a lobby? I gotta stop my live stream, so no. I'm ending my live stream now. I'm way too late. I got to go get work tomorrow now. Again, yeah, it's the no time to have fun anymore. Work has ruined everything. So, yeah, I'm happy to get the discussion out of the way. Hopefully it gets me to play Tekken 8 a little bit more online. And yeah, I think I said all I wanted. Again, it's gonna bug me that there was something I want to say, but I missed it and it's gone forever. Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. Either way, oh wait, how many hours have I actually been playing this now? I gotta write down the new time, plus my outro and stuff, but yeah. We're up to 82 now? Okay. Again, a lot of my time now isn't actually fighting time. Yeah, a lot of my time isn't me training and getting better. I have many hours of just me talking. Oh well. Either way, thanks Heavenlies for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons you're to do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.